Watching what Badwam TV Badwam so. And I draw down or paying somewhere seeing a brasson so with TBS Adom TV Badwam Cassie. Some nedo so near to your movie Ubertini. I better just send you pammy no dear, ye trow on 9 a free ho. A watching mamma so. Ye the one something chimu ebe bro. Watching nipa ba consua. Was so or back can't draft so and uncoco quantum porno. Crowd boy course on our tree every and only sending an pay Mede Bros Adom TV Badwam Cassie or share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV channel 119 DSTV 280 YouTube Adom TV 2 Benyayen wo no pay me ameso mo medindi afia amankwa tamaklu afia ni DMT said and something chiremu ankasa etie enipa mienu de mpanifo agye atomo se yetwa wonan de afri ho e wachim Brim Government Hospital, Ebra, Toyota Hayes, Ekwechifa, one man na war year a year so, a watching mama so, a watching Brim, war Brim North, Mensinimo, a wopoye, Mantem. O my mo post fortune, a nipa bako, ya waka nipa mi and san yesusu, sir, one call chronobo, a war just so, a name coco quantum porno, a so. Na womani abrekro domo hwehwe and sana one more akano kwasi ade ya homache na womudi sa ensema bambofo ahya boss said ye tie bia no wana akanso won sabetumi akawo
na police service and krata wadi abetu dwamu ene wo kire mu se kronobo bi ekoso e wodwaso enkokọ kwantempon no so no wa kire mu nipa ba ko a miensa akanso wobo modin ase obetumi akire won mu nyina enne kwasie oforiso obosome de tosonson ahomache donko bremu honomo enna police patrol teams na wonum ebon toa ewo kwantempon no so etese kronobo bi ekoso ewo mpatamu honomo enemu ene wokokire wo mu nipa ba ko enso obia empra wo mu wakire mu se policefo enam wonum nimdie so a woyen hwehwemu se de be ya wonum waka no obedu obetumi bia se be ya obekire wonum
Adom TV Badwam Cassie na uguso no na yebwera yensam foforo mu nso a obi a adoya ye ne ma na wakoya adoya ma de hye wo achim asiakwa ye no ewo Abuakwa South Mensimu ewo poye mantem mrebi atwam ne nso ho ode ma won pa ne waye mechanized borehole ibi de amakro no Adom Cassie etwase
me kwanya we a mobusa me se question asiakwa ha ne wo yen had yin akodu be enfiedu no mansa na efri kro no ti yesu ye kwa ma no ne ba ne ehun se niam bi wa enkoyi ensuo ne ensuo na efi eti ebdi ne ma ne hu se no ese etimi ye bibi na etema ye de ma de ma ekromfo ye twafo electoral area for no no munyin so kra je so mo na tiko super on silence no munyin so ene ne ade e ba etima se ye be bi ne de aboy ekro ma me de bejam se ombe bia woni no masisi ha because electricity bill ni ade nyina na mafa ni nyina ye ya de beto so ye be bibia na omo so munyire omo no musisi ade na enyefe ade ne so efe ye efe pa etinje se ye beba na ha ye green e be na green dia na che se ade ne ye no kra no ansani
da sebre twuma ampofo eyi achimesi akwahene woni amane boni enkomotwetwe mu no woda Jeffrey nto wase ewo samu a wababe yamane manfo no
kan yeda JK nto ase se wetimi abeye ade fefefe sei amayen na so na bisa question no so no me se ade no issue na waye no e free wetu amayen e free dodo na oyi ade e free ma kromafo a dodo na omo ntan hweso yie enti no medikan akacho mo se ade free ya JK nto ayama isiakwama no yeni so ombo modia no mo hweso yie nse na be ya ebitimi awo ho ache na obia etimi enye bi I enjoy JK nto ono atunenum tuo se ade awaye onwie ye obeye bi aka ho na mede we so ye akwanya asre kroma for se ade fefe awaye omumbo modia so omuso omunkeka omo na omuntimi nye bi mfam boys akwaman sebe krodie ye de ahoho ne nipa enechi
Mayamongra batomo ensem Franka tuni de mindisi amanyoko ya John Dramani Mahama na ade ba ko esina ni so ya wo hwe ni kwan se Ghana 42 ne ma no obeboa mabuno ene se ye nuane emu ensem no akuanom ni ade obema na ya akono be ye fe se be ya nipa dodo no abetumi de won ho ahyemu bi wogidie ni arehemu sese yen kwaya na se yen farming bibia ginamu nananom akuafo abefo de de yekua wonum nyinya bia ebeboa makua yonso ya akono mabuno dodo no ade won ho ebehiem eno so 24 hour economy no so bedi mu akotene pa Adom TV etwaso.
As part of our job creation strategy in the agricultural sector, we will strategically diversify the agricultural landscape and tap into new market opportunities. We intend to make agriculture sexy and cool. We are going to move away from the hoe and cutlass agriculture. We will create farmer service centers so young agricultural entrepreneurs who want to go into farming will receive all the services they need from the farmer service center. While they are receiving those services, we will teach them to use the equipment themselves. As I stand here, I can drive a tractor, I can plow my own field, and we will teach the young people to be able to do it. And we'll teach you all the agric extension knowledge that you need so that you can create a good income for yourself. Aside from that, we will also introduce modern agricultural techniques. I'm sure those of you who've been to other countries, you notice that now a lot of produce is being done in greenhouse conditions. And when we're in office, if you go to Dawenya, we set up greenhouses there. The intention was to allocate it to young people who were interested in agriculture to produce vegetables, tomatoes, onions, carrots, and everything for the markets in Accra. Unfortunately, after we left, my understanding is the place has been abandoned. And so we're going to make agriculture sexy and cool so that young people...
Alright, Evans, do you need your coin, sir? MPP amanyoko by election and I say about one more coin, Rashabi Janiwa, just so. The knee edge of so Badwam, watch church, and you seen any soon tear. And they are Yera, John Kuma, top for mono, or pray, sir, or bepre, Rashabi Jano, or Hodiama woman. You may bet me a boy, a man a Juma Pano or Shasiano, or bet me a no de be a cajon, you know, Adom TV, Cassie, at the home comedy.
I can't see any dear. Send you to me a nipa mark and phone. I'm a mobile, mobile kind. A tresse, Yera, Jonah, Onjakuma or Yajuma. A Jumana or Yen, Eduna may bother trust. Me and Cassam will minister a project of the people. I just saw that she into us and a project of the people. Your barber twin you my pa, and then she said, Pa, let that come. Your barber, yeah, didn't my pants over. Yet toss me a new project of the people. You have many panel assets now, ye dear, Omun Puntu, I am your Maya, the battery Akumaso. You better acquire your nini pa domina be Juma. Minu mapa, Eddie. Most of the delegates Nipan Omunim. Now Omunim said, Michelle Yera, Honorable Dr. John Aponte Kumechi, Anami Bonichidom, and any Numa be brave. In Tisani Etiano, Media Minuma Pani de Omunim Dada.
Evans Nimakon, a director of elections, MPP Amanyukuno, or Chirimua, Nipan Kuna, one Ebabujuku anymore, one Muninano, when you be a 170 centi, or my one Munina Quenya, so on copre. Nadia will be the Munkunemno, Uncle Jinem Pipi Amanyukono, Edinimo.
The committee has recommended that all of them be allowed to participate in this contest. And so we've also taken them through the ballot, and so balloting has been done. But we've informed them that the National Executive Committee of the party will be meeting on Tuesday. So every outcome of this exercise will be communicated to National Executive Committee. So be it as it may, we've conducted a very successful exercise. All those who have the courage to procure forms have been taken through the exercise. They know what is expected of them. They've been advised by the committee to conduct campaign exercise that will bring unity of purpose among the rank and file.
My FMRA Pomodin Emunsum na health center ya wa danse odumase na one more enya niema wo de beboa ma Pomodin no ehun nsam na so ye eya busua ya won obi man so na akeka won ho abomu a wabeye won mo adoye eno achi no physician assistant wo ho or the administrator to just laboratory ne washing machine ho niema bi wo ho no ma wo mu hia e wo ho se be betimi adi mu ye ama Pomodin power de ma de hye wo ho no etimi agya na so ne Adom TV kase atwaso
mo de OPD cheers na baye na omsandi beshes ne hospital beds na de brayen. In fact edin for be brayen. The edi kan ye nkonya no na ye obi but na nye enough. We sure the baye nso in fact of quality. In fact be ma attendance no so akosro obi ba obenya baby atna. Sometimes no overflow just obi twen na obi ba obi sore na obi abetena se. Ambitious no so and also be my emphasis because not you will be but na enough. You cry ya adwen say be kwa to be but na ahomboa so ye here lab lab ye ni bi ye basic labs but Kenya laba kenon so beboa
Benkum hini owo adanse odumase ono nso de tudwa se
onipa utiwi ase na oni apomdina emfaso bi ani so ndibra ya nsaka kliniki na esese yenso yeboa na menana no de best ena bed sheet ena nkonwa ne baayen na ese ya da na di de kire oman no ene hospital no say facility no enipa etimi bu faso eba beje ayanre efise nioma na eba no sonko ana de obroni be ka say quality ye ka bibi say culture of maintenance ye Africans ana say before ye nim ye nanso ade a mi timu bi o aka say esese wo mu hweso ye
Operations Manager the National Health Insurance Scheme nefe wa hafumantamu ya Isaac Afari wode ato wona de apomdinsi achiba ni di dwuma se apomdin atena ye ni bia ukura wo card no so wotata wo tueska no monu masonte se be ya safo ne beyi wo nyina de afiri ho a woni Adom kase etwaso yi
bebre eye complaints e oko hospital na hospital for na jiska health insurance she mu no so no so ugita insurance nko na de hospital ense ye jiska inti ya bodawuru afa radio ya kan kire ya staff no se obi bia obekọ hospital be jiniska no o ma ya sonte na health insurance ye ni akire ni enko jinisika ma no eno na yesra tiefo na de ya tene se nipa no o mo complain se ya je o musika no o mo nkan kire yen inti ye hyehyɛ wo mo ho ye besra wo mo se si wo policy ni se wa obekọ hospital be jinisika no o ka kire yen a usika no se enye mra kwan mu no mo je ya wo hwa ye be mobile money ne aye usika ma ne akote free provider no a woji usika ansa woji wunum nti ye besro mo ya kwanja na abeda ho obi a nyusu sa opportunity no wo so ne aji usika nko a insurance office pe wasembre man na bona mane wo bo mane a yenso yaso bete yaso te a ye ma wonsa ka usika
na ma siedu a health committee chairperson e wo City South mensini ni mo ode ato ayaresabia nyina animu se wo momodin ase wo begjae se wogigi ska free one more we get any NHIS card ni bi e be pre ayarehwe
wo so bi e ba facility no na se o ka se e bia mu gini sika e se so mo ma na receipt na receipt ne se so de co office ne ba sa se bi o mo refund e yini mana o metimi a refund amani pa ko na se wo gi sika na e bia o ma na receipt o nya e bia no eno de emo mema nkrofo kra ema hospital obeka say after all me bakra e ba beji misika obra me won national insurance cover any ade nti eno se bia wo monso
abontindom hene ye wo adukrum akuapem wono nso na ye cultural ambassador na animobri wode to Ghana fo nyina anim se ye man kabom ne amamre ne amane eni dwuma pa mema amanosem tete ye ntem nemum sade omman no etie ne amamre ye nkromu de no eni akotene na nkabomumra Adom kase edeba
o she program say ko say drew March it's Ghana month the year of March no ye showcase ya mamre ene de chese ye Ghana ye ntare she ye duane ye nyum baabi a yɛ free yɛabɔbrɛ yɛmpanifo a ɔmo gyina hɔ kɔma ɔman Ghana ɛfiri Kwame Nkrumah no nso gye bi da nkwa nom akɔagye pa grant nom yɛ showcase na nkwadaa no nso su
kontinhene tufo hene ɔhene foforo a wasi no no ɔde ato n'anim sɛ n'adwuma ne ɛsɛ sɛ ɔma ne si n'ani so paa na hu hia no ɛyɛ ekuro no empumtuo
education ɛyɛ ade a ehia wɔ baabi a nti yɛ expecting so ɔbɛbɛka wo na no mpanyinfo abom na wɔn ma kuro no so wɔ education mu no nkwa ntimi wabɛyɛ sɛ ɔne abusuapanyinfo no nyinaa tena ase na wɔn mu sina biribi yɛ fɛ na ahene no obi ka sɛ osina ahene a nipa ne dɔɔso na mmerɛti atena ase na wɔn ayi nea ɔfata ɛno nti na wɔsi na wɔn asina ahene no nti wɔn mpanyinfo nyinaa
Mamenyina no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha ne bema kwan na no pay media si medase emrani adaje ye kwaba da bonkrata ne online stories ahodo bi ensa kan wadaroma ye de somo ye nchakura asima be miensa ye beba sisi edase kwaba bi me Adom TV Badwam na o hye no wa fe na de afidie no ato ha no news ye de awie sisi enti de edu so no de bonkrata ye ensa kan ne online de bi ene samba ku mienu bi a yenso ebobobo ho ne de ebra wo share live se wo pia wo Facebook/Adom TV extra baby obedru bia Go TV search 119 and DSTV 280 wo YouTube nso Adom TV 2 ubenya ye wo ho ya mo akwa aba ye da se papa pa omanhene kwabna asante owura asante da ku gira ne na so ha no pe be me na no pe me nchia wo e bia boko de
o si campaign implementi minto sika empem abaduni o empem entiminto enkwaji bia menya NSD for no kwa moame sika empem sika danima entiminto kofi akoye gaga because this year bishop magaze onim ze nyom to sa we catch him de bia da montemase me ka montemase we say no bo ba ku no bo I am the Lord I am the Lord
Hey, none of the young to listen.
No, they may hold it.
And I will.
Yeah, chill be as was your children, and then April that toss so much. Didn't tell me, I say, when you made your change. Maybe Yano, my uncle Pa, me no hotel from Matisse with film. Wow. You know, and it's just a flash, but cut, okay. My, you didn't want pajama when free, who more. Any a hudjuri ni moa. Na ma mebusu na ya akwa ene ne yere a. Wa hwe amebuto the whole day. But onyame dia che or dia famye. On se baka imachia o me be ya ma na afia nko so hotel from work back on so atenka. Ono so kwa be kan ho ama. Kese ye nyina ye gira. Kese ye gira obi antimi nkasa. Ana obi na we dia na we dia na we dia eti na we dia bia antu ye da. Na wedi bia nto ye da
amen
edi kenya honhom no ana bri ni ho ti de wahye o mane boso be wahye wa boso be wahye Ghana boso be wahye adwuma boso be no de wan kasa se o excite o ho so ebri no for konkonsan tro die ni na ntitwitwa na ebufuo ni yaudie ebri ni ho you don't have that time don't assume that you have time to the o so amapa emuna ni konkonsan na ntitwitwa Nyoma ensem fatan. Officer sa bring money it's up to you. The sons of Issachar Academia Dameka, they knew the times that they found themselves in. Inti adaje ni ho ye bom pae ye kire odo ye adwumaden ye sua ade ye ni nipa ntem ye kama bibia na onam na ko entwe asem because afia nkwa na odo ne ho asem ase umu na wa honhon se bomb no afia kwa do odi ase to president we da ko no Instagram me sure na makoma story say ya bra ye brodo di o ba search you see ya SD for you to asi free spirited person tim so nipa bia no ade ye ku ye mo so no ye obitimi etwe obi ade bi hye ne mu ana abaye kuro
amani BP
just who Thomas as a person of fit bibi kura turn from
so Thomas any more
Thomas kura baby na actually dano ono make any rent kura no or twifa na busi ya also odwe no mesirawo ede bia na nyoma we e ka kanyina It applies to all of us. All of us.
Yeah, no be you be na confused nipa no. Oh, there we many anya ho. Since so be keep you omu. Na amount pressure na nipa na na. And after nipa so dey bia wo hia no. So ho ne pra no akoma.
Oh, sir. Mr.
Approach no.
Push it into our political domain. Mr. Ya DNDC ni MPP CPP ni parties a wodo aka nyina no. Political party is to win power and change the shebre of Ghanaians. Political party power. Unya. O de se sani pa dodo na ye shebre. Enti mesre nipa nso omo pese yeto omo so aba no kontompo ne na ada ne ehunahuna no any recording e hon self fatan adoso
recording me ayede
mesre we have entered that season and you see the worry here is that asumbia na obekombia sa okosum whether traditionalist or whether Christian or whether Muslimi Buddhist or a kanka or what sa asuma hodori nyina a frown. But why? Oyonko party said Thomas. No I come misrepresent na chirebe. Enti nipa be bring chirebe bia omudidi o.
Daniel. Okwa akose o.
Ba bia omudidi pass or do bi be call pass hanam didi. Brother was be didi bi. On found kon ne en found ko china da.
Okwa akwa wo ho no.
I'm telling you.
So when nipa no say on oposa pa no wo ka chire wa. Na abako no amu na ho.
Nipa do na nyina e kan bi bra e bra nyina ya nipa be ye pa na me bresa. Uti mpo papa na wo say aha de odidi ama wo se unu bi ba bi on ba didi mu za nipa na wo be wo mo na wo ba wo destroy system no
be ka some
ade obe ka che obuafo no buafo nso enna
ene
buafo enna iti wo akonya buafo na wo twa afia man ka ba mu no wa ma ne hunu ahyase nyina ene no
ene unya ba kwa na
I'm telling you me yonku bi afo na matina se o very popular yen ko titiri obi o ne buafo bi ho ema minya access to zabu afọ na afẹ na me to am akowe ni ba me the be say wo sue bibi wa brabom
bibi atu ne nti
wo be jira car park wa mu wi anu atsem na ko be problem bi enyo o pa wo go we you know do ko e timisel obi dumwa you careful how you treat people be very careful. Obi domwa be very careful how you treat people. Ghana for the donor, yemu do na no. Jubane after a ginsem.
Yes,
a ginsem. This morning, I'm telling you, is to encourage you that say Tiebia untimi for conconsa more branco this 70 years. Untimi for 92 more branco this 70 years. Untimi throw the enquan in conformance record by acquisition that you need to find something to do. Yes. Be brain shira ko kika amount for table so. Then them say men jam pie border. Be brain shira amount for shira the amount for table so. O peja pe na try to be. Wo from pie body ago.
E hu ne ma agu so.
Wa peja pa da wa peja. E da ho e se o bless you.
Se wo timu sa hyase no wa dia tuma wi. Afi wo da wani ko ba ya.
Mesrel.
O de onani tina.
Bibia na okwa. Ye osum ane o han. Ye o papa ane o bone. Ye o tuntum ne o fita. You need to be careful. Ya hwe ase nyina ya ho. Ya hwe ase nyina. Me person make can say bia.
Anu na o kan ko na. Also bia ye careful. Enye careful. Nti no bi nkyere na kyire no. Ti be bi odidi ho no.
Onkoda. Me so do be gina wiem sa ho ti ase.
David. Ye wo hunu bi painti. Ti sa na wi ase ti mum ye hwe ho yie. Na mo amoye sa no so munyai na mo hu se apia. Kwabna, they say the all year one on near chiro. Ben o pay one crana a ba with ginamus one na ye wo. Mum ye hwe ye wo yes ana akosi sei. O mere wa bam sa na abeya na na kokra wa bom sa na obeye. Menye sa. Wanya bie no wakai wo no de wo ko ho. Ti na wo ko se wo no a kire. Ana wo ma na aye.
Ya o. Ya. U free wa no. Wa se sa o na wanya. Na ko lipa ko no. Kwabna santi.
Ai.
NDC kulisi.
Ai. Kasasa. Tini yenkoye ni mu no. Ebi mu wo pe no so o mu bebo. Nenso na anu asem ni nti. Na anu asem ni nti. Na hye no ho because wo ko kan be wie che wo ba ka se wakoye cocaine. E no wakoye ho ahwan.
Me wura panyi mu bi office.
Politician
office. It be me say come phone mu bia na say or monitor me say.
Oni me say record
no.
Yeah.
Me say come phone wa no how no come so pam cho. O friend sig was so. On Jimmy phone na intimi ninko.
Yes.
I felt very bad. And then come up crowd, you know. Only what is over recording. Come on, me my fees a film and a film and me chirima channel, say the men maybe I teach you and no maybe.
And no, I'm the bay the next year, I'm new Benya issue and I'm a can.
Only maybe
a bohosa. I say, I won't know me now.
It's a normal
kind of some because a nipano and yagidio, me remember dim como. It is a many problem. Someone who those days near tight or back at Remino, and none of me you soon as a Mede Bono and Mede Bono. I'm me and yes, sir. I'm yes, so being a musu or door. No false be an sister and a brother. No, no, be dim como near any pay, delivered me a sanka. I'm a yantamatia. Men use sad no send weak points and fancy any panel. Namumi nyina yentsena ba ko odomu ene ntiase mu ye wadofo bebre omo ho mbete omboa nanso me no mienu ya adwem bone e wo yetiri mu ntisafo no won ko anu wabusua na te won ba bi no odidie because obi o so akwabena so ohun se ho ye o de wa ye tuemu
aba
every day
o so simani
but onu so nipa
when the family culture me ne nkonko se bia ya di oba o si e kwabra oba yo
ya mu mi yesusu nye so ye nim se nipa bi wo ho a wo koka ya no de ama wonti ye de ho ayi de bia ya na o se ye to ye bo kakra onya bi o de be ma onya bi da hu sa ho kire mu pa wo kwa wonim se wo de on time ma tie na wa ba die na ye se me se bibi wo ho kwaba me fa kunya iso da Tony wo US me chia na no pay me da na se pa ne mo a ono so e de eboa me nyame onhira Lordina Mahama so mpa hima no pay me chia wai ai ko so na ye wo ye
me use 5 years adlo na wo adlo na we be
e kwa brango fo ye adwumo
so
acho
omo ye adwuma
fo ye
e ma me die we ma ya kia fla me se be kasisi
ya na ye wo akira ye adwune bibi ba
adlo we de ma hu se wo ye adwuma wakama sem wo ye adwuma wo ye adwuma wo na me so ye adwuma
sa na na twata no pe me chia na wo ye de
na doctor engineer
last week mu ho na I said na I slow kakra but me sure said this week ahode na bantina na ye da senso so je brehwe dwumedi anopa bia nyame sure
okay so anopa dem de be jonya ya ka chinchre no condition is permanent ka chinchre enka the no condition is permanent utibia no ka kire ho se
enka ho
yes ya ne be
dabi
simple
but you now say jina de so yes
utibia no yes ya ne be enko hye ho nkra se onyame se meye yie onyame se meye president onyame se metu kwan osu ni passport
and atefa akon our market time na nyame no wo ka se de o de ama onyansa no
na kwa adwada ya pomudim komo ho agokansie ahosepe asamidika ana pensem mu nche full package and ya de bro
and week him so apomuden ni hia
very good
anemia in pregnancy oba nyem na ne moja aso atie e de oba quantum kora but ya de
na moja aso atie
ni kwa so oba moja aso tie sa o carry obi so wo moja ni bia no nutrient na no wo
je se mo cheche ma o monyem nnuane o modi ni sa abre monyem no
e no kore so bo hwe wo di junk
no we hu na indomie wa wo so na ko wi bia
enya ne fault e mo brand bia di no anya ma ne
e wo de wadaro wa
no you obi
abeba lo afo mo
I no for bread o na be ko no ba use e see
by year film ma me pa o cry film o ti make noodles
tino ya mum kwodi wiki mu nyina komo ebedie no tino prof beba good apomoden beba sister Sandy bi so guy ono so de ahosepe bebro na afem komo ba akumienu bi wo ho asemidi ka se de etie bi so otie ni ye na afem oman hene kwabna santene mpanifo atena se no matwa so kwabna fa ma yetewe.
Okay, so Republic say government in hot seat as storm brews over scholarship bonanza. The Ghanaian Times stakeholders hold crunch meeting over energy crisis. Cocoa producer price at 2,070 Ghana city effective April. That was 2 days back. And Ghana ranked best in governance in West Africa. The Ghanaian publisher or the Abba any man will say, yeah, I mean, now Toshi, now say, oh, for you or in Qatar. MMDC's exposed paid agenda against Toshi. And was the Daily Guide saying, Nana submits 20 names for Court of Appeal, and Ghana's bullet trains arrive. Oh, wow. In for you that just by election. In for you who do Hanmsi, Mrs. Abronya Waha, Porsche champion Abronya, Kwesi Nyantechi, lawyer, former GFA boss, and Afi Yeah, Mami ya Abuaji and a Kwame Chitri and Ponsa, one in a press, one bit imagine the late John Kumar name. The big story, Daily Graphic front page. Graphics, your Ghana, my Ghana program. MPP NDC must prioritize public interests. Speakers, like I say, Dr. Anthony Yaba, Secretary General of the Trade Union Congress, and Dr. Yal Graham, coordinator of the Third World Network Africa. And
one
okay, good.
Yeah, that's it. Your time, no, I am ready. Yeah, quay, I would even say it was so.
Ghana's entertainment prophet. You know, say now, dear Kano, yeah, and I have the ever beautiful, the sweetest, Danita, Akusia, Fabo. Oh, let's say, me sure said the name Afronita, no, Ifri Danita mu. And the Afro, your hair?
No.
Okay, Afro, no.
Take a second guess.
If not your hair, Afro beatana.
That.
Where the catch me?
Afro represents everything African.
Oh.
Afro like a representative of everything African.
And you were truly born for this because trust me. What is how you started?
Yeah, me Adom.
Give it up for Afronita. She's on the board. When you say the dance steps there, the baby mommy. What two season? And all the best of style, baby, and she's doing something greater. You better say throw more light on because me jina hankasa me yankwala mame. Ye me yankwala mame nshuma ne ade ade ntimi ho bia one mmofra ade a ya na kama koma. Papa Abigail. Akwala na sonti asem. Otimi etete na odi beatness asa ne nine no odi otefom beat na say wo ye den na odi tesa.
Okay, nti Abigail no. Me share no first no na only hearing aid. Nti me find out say or you're fully deaf one right ear and on the left ear near partially deaf. But the chances of hearing near very little. Nti after you call on your show no. And Obi man hearing aid.
No, give it up for Afronita. You are doing amazing.
Thank you.
With this whole cake stuff, you know, passionate for him for starting for abaya na inspire one. Na say one now you be a don kwala da.
Okay, so me make say your woman to in Kolem because mommy is teacher. Na ye fie no ye school.
Baby I'm teen school.
Baby I'm not yet first na school. Nti me no me did tune crown for na me.
And now that A for apple, B for
book. No crown to me call class me. Ya me ho. Hey,
and that means I lion has a tail there. What's in the
assistant headmistress?
Yes, I had me mouth. It's when now unya passion for kwala no.
Me pen kwala sem say bia me obebi na sem hu say akwala bi sa me show. Na ma trɛ wa asa na me no wa video like.
Nkwala eto nyomo nso because dwumadie bi wo hefa ne nstroma.
Me hu eno.
We hu eno. So far wo hwe bia when your favorite or.
Eno me nye TV person.
O ma me kan.
Me hwe dan nya.
So ma me kra ma me hint ne say me na me hwe TV o fe na Afronita de woni mo hwe na me say Afronita mebo. That it's nstroma ekoso a me pese finals so ba be fa ho because the way I don kwala no these kids singing are from 8 years to 12 years. Kwasi ada bia be che ba akoma me. Because this is for you. So now, Afronita Children Academy and Kids Academy.
Edina Kasaye Afro Star Kids Academy.
Afro Star. Kamiyama AKA Afronita Kids Academy. But
Aska.
Yeah, the big announcement is out.
Yes.
What next?
Okay, it's Aska no. Idea na me person like me a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Until me started as an like me who say enkola pass but omu sheda nya sa right home na e train your mentor. Yeah. Ebia me share akola bia Afronita I want to be like you. I want you to teach me how to dance. Those kind of things. Until my inspiration say mean to me fa akola bia ba ko say me training no until me ayama obia. Until me be a dance class nkola omweni jiasa ho aba na
say enye free there ja ye betua light bill ye betua water bill ye betonsuo eto betua kakra mbefa forms we person obebobo no.
Yes. Okay. Your website www.afronita.com.
What's your West speedy. That's nice.
It's we'll cut our website no so our details be our here no our website no so. So we register our website no so by a grand launch no Sunday we are by.
Oh, okay. Yeah, where far?
Our fit trip, our Joe.
Okay.
Yes, fit
time
trip 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, yes. I am Shomano 3:30 to 5:30.
Oh.
It's a bit near squeeze day. After now, so we are much more on Shoma. Yeah, was select one house. But yeah, penny for you said you say.
And no, maybe believe it say it doesn't end here.
Okay.
Say after a point in time, Colano will graduating. Yeah. Also a BA class.
Okay.
Parents super so almost it will be adult class.
That means every year you can go 40 no so day. No, it's a 40 class and I maybe and
we have a senior son. One show you gonna be here sound.
You are one of the most followed dancers. Female dancers in Ghana. Your appearance, your fashion sense, your smiles, everything is just so beautiful. Say no be sure no person yet to say why. One struggle pa wa fema wetimi ati team abaya Afronita no. Eh dey no be fa morning to man no no pe.
Okay, me make say discipline. Discipline ama me do baby am wo.
Headmistress bad die.
Oh,
headmistress bad die discipline dey offer no come.
Cause me gidi say nyame na odeme fasa kwan we so nti say wonim say wo talent and our gifts ni na say one shedan training wo ho one ye ne wo say wo ye na say wo di agrokeka e be fa won say mo wo be hre nya wo.
In fact they say when you say 21
20.
No, why you mad? You know what you're about, and I love the fact that we do nyankopon because nyame di wani mo bi mu a e will pay. And a star girl the whole world. Why they name Afronita?
I mean,
you are doing amazing. Percentage for the case so catch us. We are so proud of you and how far you've come back. Quick one, yes, about kuna miss our same. What I had a fella no me crowd ma. Baba could be yes and twasha with that. Yan rope another one. One dancer with your professional one as such. Now one chair in Masano. So yo, bring it up for me. Afronita, a Ghanaian dancer, or the Asa Korea Siafana baby. African countries, no, which ni woho, or Quabrichi Mema, which ni woho. Say, cried the Abani say, we're being quad school, a bassa, and Mofrano, a chomona, saying, say, our baby, what's that? Tetanana, about talent, I am a hair quadac wolf for Doom TV, no, mommy, your 21st century. Obesua de kakra kole wa ben ojan za wa ben o obesua de kakra no am na leisure time bia o de be ya asa kakra enti
www.afronita.com Afronita no a at the end here 3
okay 3 enti bomodin akọ na information bia no ma oba no me register me ma be 4 no o mu nyina me ba no de instrument kwala ama ja tumo ho na on mame freestyle be na Afronita wa haide I mean what else? She's a dancer. What else? You know you inspired this whole look.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because so you've got this.
Tell. This is a style I have.
This is you. But what I found, but miss you. Miss. I'm going to see your gospel. Where you find this is gospel. Because you know, we can't gospel. But you way, you must say me, mommy. Now this is gospel. Who's here? The Afro, you know. And if you big of yourself, big man.
Thank you.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
The UK one I did award in the boom side. Oh. But how was it feeling like say the whole UK when you bought about say best gospel song of the year?
It was unexpected. Yeah, unexpected crowd. But the feeling was euphoric. Yeah. Japan.
I like your style.
Thank you.
Your fashion style.
Thank you.
Then I will share the model to so two season. Wait, I mean. No. Give me 360, man. Give me 360. You're looking dope, innit?
Thank you.
That's it, man.
Yeah, for
good. In about 60 seconds, we'll be sure.
Yeah.
Who is Matthew? Aside being a gospel musician, introduce yourself.
So Joseph Matthew, apart from being an Afro gospel artist, I mean, music is a talent. I'm a child born into a musical family, and as we were growing up, I mean, we were made to pick up musical instruments, and so we grew up with the music.
Okay.
I mean, apart from that, I work. I am.
My name is Ice Nene, but
Anani.
Adom TV na ajine.
I say.
I was a corner line. Yeah, what do you know?
I mean, London, I'm
okay.
But it's a more time so that we can come and push the work in the
okay and so far buy system net to say we share beboa
I want to say me because Afro gospel and you know I go back to my roots to take from old classics and then you know bring it back
now I can't boom near yes I
at the fufu no say banche
kakra body kakra this go adwunim we guy dodo enti no Ghana ha hwan na wo hwe ni mu say one in the bay adwuma nipa ben na wonya no
in the gospel scene Empress is one I'm me person me not just gospel because I don't want to be limited to just gospel.
Okay.
And you know, Inya Shata, big up.
Nah, emoji.
I'm open. I'm open.
My list be my boss bet me
I connect.
Well, be Kofi Ampedu.
Oh, Emra Kwana management. MOG was one of the names.
I made sure say my list Ampedu ne be we point an here from.
No problem.
Open no.
Oh yeah.
Me ma emoji.
I no doubt.
Empress gift the crown so there woto. No co nice, no connection.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah.
See, that's it. Now, new project by now, Brahma today, by
no, we just in the end I cry. We just finished shooting the music video.
Okay.
And last week's a virtual concert.
Okay.
We're just waiting for us in the production. Yeah.
Video no hana. Are you ready? I
remember
me freestyle to be. Hey, now what drip is say? It's your daughter Beko. What for UK pa? What the Beko?
Into people freestyle.
Let me freestyle of your song. Yes, please. Your new song.
Where you see me, know that my God is with me. Fear no man, oh man. I fear no evil. Chai, I no fear nobody. If you say when I bobrim is with me. No man, no man, no man, no. I fear no man, no man, no man, no.
Hey, chai.
Yeah, no evil.
Hey.
Via no man.
Oh, mommy, I say vibes.
Yes, I'm rap soon.
I say vibes. Into no, yeah, who check our social media handles. Abobo, am
Joseph Matthew UK. All media platforms.
Instagram, TikTok, Thread,
simple.
Facebook,
Joseph Matthew
X.
UK, and one baby.
Joseph Matthew UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Or buy it. Into final words to fans, loved ones. Newbies I
think we know we're different and we know we're unique. In Timunya Abuchema, get time to soak in the music and keep supporting us and showing the love. Yeah. That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Keep dripping, man. Keep singing for the Lord. It's Joseph Matthew, and about 101 real quick. And you're the bar, hey, but before that, you know, your money on back on Fajojo, I just got Joseph here. I'm trying to, go straight to the United Kingdom. Nungwa Beyonce is at the makeup department. She just did my makeup for me, innit? And Pedro Nijidi, may you say Nanka was stampers and I didn't go for coverage in that cage. I was made that in Casa Fabrics for us, say, one way about fabrics here, the palm suit. Fabrics say they call wedding. Bibi bia wo pe bia no. Ye de pam kaftan agbada ni nyina no. Wo benya wo Enkasa fabrics or more Accra. Me pa more assorted fabrics bi te say Massimo, cashmere, big lomo, Italian linen, British tailor, paradise ne de keka ho. Fabrics bia pa to de Enkasa na obehu no. Omo Accra opposite Methodist bookshop, shop number C403. Make sure friend Casa Fabrics 0243 422591 and that's 027 670 9070. Facebook, Instagram, Ninginaye and Casa Fabrics. Now, when himself Franco Trading Enterprise today. Nyafi na mebebo honde racho. Abi you know dada. Sani ekano Franco si abi you know dada because phone papa pan fee. Princess and Franco at the television saba or the air conditions saba na ne pa de me to amount say Nokia phones ya de hwan de name ko Franco Trading Enterprise obenya bi e wo Samsung iPhones smart TV CD free 32 inches equals 55 inches no Franco more tabletop freezers just say or more air conditions Franco air condition no if 1.5 horsepower 2.0 horsepower ningi na ho mo CCTV cameras ngina e wo ho CCTV nei wo de obeja ni pakwa na yem hyehye ko CCTV ni bi camera no eto e wo Franco Trading connect my phone almost at on phones wo to camera na to phone e ka bom wo adwuma mo wo ba bia na wo hwe oba no senya ne ho te e wo fie me ba cho wo memfa Franco number bia wo Google shane nso enei abonefo no adolso omu hwia yen onkono ma shada keka ne ma bom enko google emfa Franco number bia ewo ho ne mom frɛ Franco ewo 0246 4232338 and I say 055-593-9311 and I download the Franco Trading app no ewo Google Play Store honum and I visit your website www.francotrading.com. Franco Trading Enterprise still fun pa efie. Well, Kofi Ampedu, my director, minister keeps singing for the Lord and Rami who send ya kotonimo make us honor and it was just beautiful to watch. So no Canada what I say ya me de wo ye adwuma ye tifie kwa na kai me tie nwom na Ampedu na me kondra sorry na aboten oh enti ama mpoma nso ye me producer ama ampoma producer Thomas wa ha AUCC wa ha Thomas wo inside Madam Katru wo Kelvin nana omodo so ye pa aboafo no eyemo Nungwa Beyonce makeup department. I'm the guys queen. Yami adoma ukuada yebeshia efiada yebeshia. But throughout the week, more video in free her. Adom TV. Jawadi you share more kuma fabum. Boza.
Yes, and so me mwakwa bado Adom TV. Bedroom health tips. So me di de fear among kwa tamaklo. Me di asede ma endpoint homeopathic clinic. Nada Roma energy ye day ebro. Ya ribie hawa drain for endpoint homeopathic clinic. Na on show follow some personal doctor nemu mo channel so say free scan and a member no prostate no endpoint guso ye ema infection how I do it mi si wa wo ho kwan mi so jebreko endpoint na ko check dipadua mu hese bibia ye kama na friend was 0244867068 na what you come be na ye di say anemia in pregnancy oba wonyima omoja so atie ehun sunsun so ne te say na wo sa condition go ti fie anaso akọ hospital ehun komo ena na wo twi nyina kan ho na yede menuaba edem dobe wono ewa dabaka polyclinic ono enene yede no ebedi nkomo na wo twi mu nyina oba beboye oba kwa me mu akwaba na bibia bokọ de
ya mi adom bokọ
de nyame ase papa na wo twi yeda ase o se wo de eba bedi nkomo afa anemia in pregnancy iti bodo to fama ye kasa anemia in pregnancy a condition be ya
okay anemia in pregnancy ye condition bi a wo potoka sem no ye kede low hemoglobin level shede umoja nu wo fom moja dodo na obanyima oido onya no owo fom oye less than 11 enyima oide umoja nu okosura obro 11 do but obini di wo less than 11 adikunti a obandam ni de ade a oma moja nu mudru na nu mu yedru no wa tochima kakra ya frɛ bibi red blood cell ye ni mbuewu mbo maru ono na ozeba oye protein type ahondi wom ono ma osua oxygen ahunje hawa ye beje ahun mojari difusani weye mo hawa ahunje ni na ate no se red blood cell no wo foma ono na o ma ye moje no so no detso na o chede ahunzi na oido onya hemoglobin level, that is a protein na ye nya wo red blood cell no mu no owo fom nti no pimfo no obi onyem no onya dodo na o sede onya no.
Wow, ba we no more record mo
me pa chonyo
na
oye yara oye hu ankasa ye because ande se enya oha awankasa mami no oha abofo na wo ye mu so
it obi ti me ba na aka say wo ya anemic pregnant woman no bias wo ya anemic ni moja wo fom
me pa chonje ebi o mpen bebre no 74% of here emba no ebi o ha ye nyima ye moja wo fom dada ye nim osande ye ntan kwa yaresa bi enko yen sohwe ewo ye nipadue no mu odu baby o de yen hwehwe ewo wo nipadue no ehu de o mi nipadue yi ahonzi won bibia kodo pepepa ba impen bebre no ye da me hwehwe no na afi so nyinse bebre no o ya apofim nyinse ye mboa ye hu aha nti sanka bobua wo hu a ebe ye hwehwe mi na ehu de omumoje no wo foma na wo so ansa na nyinse ya aba but I refim nyinse nti oma bebre na no ansa na obenyim na ne moje wo fom dada ansa na
And also say a serious.
A very serious. All her Jane, all her mammy no one cassa one horns in our friend only William so all her nepa and bring my own choir. Ye becca say it drew.
Now what you bedroom now, ain't no more tougher na your body actually. Anemia in pregnancy, Mame Adom Dobe. Now watch it you more at the Braka Polyclinic. Can you now watch you moon come my year dear no tea no putting in out of a day and my watch now and quania more day or why bet was so no mum Mamena endpoint homeopathic hospital and a clinic for me non massy. One mother woman at Jumedi a day ebro. Fanos our personal doctor and be being queer wapum dimwa or Fred doctor was 0244 867068. Obejos watchna enkwani ahoden wo ha ebesehia obebie me Adom TV Badwam na o hye ye da sister Sandy ni team no so asenkomo ahodo ene so one day abraye de adu so no e wo se eton ade kakra na na wo pe home appliances bia de na Kennedy digital satellite for one product na nano pe ya ba bedi ho enkomo nti say washing machine say ye de ni nyina no one more ayekrado e wo ha be man munyamfo ede ye ba bedi enkomo ye da se enyim free ha na bia na niema omo wo no behia bi nti wutie na hu location nya omo contact na ese oni wo no di enkomo medi ye fia amankwa tamaklo be man na no peye mu ache
ya ena
bia boko de
ya me adom
ora Kennedy ne adwumayefo bia ho ye
obia ho ye na mo tia mo pa
so ye dwo mo so ye da se pa oda mo ye
say amomra mo mesra
ye beba
masiu how ya mo mesra
sa
you know about apedi ma me nchia Ghana fo nyina me say nsu na gugu kakra nti amanfo ofi
atopa
manfo ofi hwe be chia mo nyina na anopai ma mini kai mount smart way ba kwa betimi di sika gu botom nti ye mo nkomo mfa Kennedy mako machine na abro machine na fe Kennedy fufu pounding machine ho asem na ye ka fufu pounding machine a Kennedy di aba ne dia ho adanse die mo amato bi na munya ho sika no mo na mbedie na madika aka se ade ne ye yo na manfo asua bi but no kra de ye ana ensehwe
ade pana
etono but so wo pede papa no na wo beto awie na akire ma abobi ani ho akire na sei ni ho de a beto Kennedy die ni bi prekope na wo ho nto sanse ye de no ye no kwan soronko so a dade ne dade nkanhia dade nkantwi na wo akonya problem bia na mfaso ewo mu no edosu bubruja fane se ebia wo ye abayadwuma ana wo ye wadwuma na wo nua bi ti fie no anya ba ko ama no ede eye adwuma chen se watoka mbu ede eye adwuma chen se watoka se ka si de a week ni abro 400 a week ni abro 500 but on a good day se wo use fufu machine e wo mpotem amanfo di fufu pa ede wo anya kwanya 200 cedis multiply by 7 before so the da you nim say na weekend crowd there market day e de ma wo Kennedy commercial fufu machine enti anopai ekwan ya obefa so a obenya sika to botom na wo ho nkyerɛw e wo Ghana ha ne say to Kennedy fufu pounding machine ni bi fama unua bi say wo ya adwuma fama unua bi ana fa kosi umpotem na fa ya adwuma na bibia anye kama na menka ma ne nwa say wo kumase na wutie me wo sunyan wo ba bibia na wo hwɛ e wo Adom TV a bo modia na ko patase police depot ho no ma patase police depot ho Kennedy Junction Adom House your first floor oba yebejo so yebechechiro mu kwa yefa so aye operating machine no na bibia ne mfa so ewo mu nyina yebechiro ama wo so wudi aye adwuma na bibia ye kama afi wo kwa Adum Family Plaza Dining Adum ewo Kumase Family Plaza Dining so your first floor bra na yeni wo eni nkita ho na bibia anye kama fufu machine no yesi ekamu asem a ade beche fa so wom na aye manage sesei yasan so de nkitwa bi aba eno de bia one side efie na o use bi oni ukurunku a oni oyire na o manso so a na bia adofo bi wo ho a yo another 12 liter one I know so betima use to na eno so mpokura ro de sai multi purpose etimi yam abe eye bibia anti Kennedy fufu machine commercial one no obi antobi na ofa nya adwuma toba afo wadwuma no be danso wadwuma no be kokama we no ewo wi a eso ti se de ye de wo ma asim pepepe nti nya bi na fesio we choba operator men kanen ko wadua ne be 12 na so say de auto fufu machine by 10 na wadua ne na hyase ya ready ya numbers ne de egu Adom TV ase no babia wo bia betobi o todo do okra no de ani e wo san special discount se bia wo asankragua wo samra boy wo sunyan wo tamale wo pese wo tubi na wo koton wo agent de maye eno de discount no so papa abro machine nso mfa so ewo mu nie mesrɛ wo de wo tobia fa ko edwaso ba bia eya wo motonton abro no wahu ba bia ma na ta ya mmore ne ade no fa ko si ho na wo benya sika nkasa de agu botom wo di simportem so so amanfo abro ne kokonteni ade nyina be yam omo ye ayuo kokoi ne ade be yam ni nyina no so mfa so wom wo ye obi a wo ye dokono che ai komike dokono fo no timbia wo de abro confidi dam a be si ya delay u sa wo je so de ya adwuma ma customers mesrew to bi to abro machine bi na wo benya mfa so wo ye caterer wo ye aduane wo ti ase wo ye matron a wo school bi wo da no na unya abro machine bi de kokusi ho a maame wo adwuma ye memremre Kennedy na de baaye na manfu usua bateye ti be se to papa no free Kennedy digital satellite ye boy emra ne se Kennedy o cha de ewura Kennedy ene ma ye fonko an ye de magana fo Accra Wager Old Barrier kokro bi te junction so bra we ni kuka wo central region bra wo western region bra wo eastern region bra tema na wo ba bia Accra Wager Old Barrier ye numbers ni go TV na ase wo hwe no na wo fa frɛ agent ne be pick ne ne wo akasa ade bia wo hia Ghana ba bia wo bia e be delivery e de ama emfa ho ni tokuro mu a wo hye wo de just tell us Kennedy me pe fufu machine me pe bro machine me pe mako machine ye de be gu ka mu de abrew bibia be di mako machine de ma ne wo dwa so no mu na mu di adanse ye damase mesrew wo ye abrante wo ye ababa wo ye young girl ebia we wi school utifie kwa o ma me so tonto tomatoes ni ade odwem ka kire ma se ma to mako machine bi ma me na wapata ne nche ho na fasi ho ma me enti ono eton dokono e ba be ya mako a una unie omo eton awache e ba be ya mo mako ni kekedru ni garlic na una unie so hu omo mu ye yi omo ba dwa so betoto ni omo una unie benye sika se tam eno e ye Kennedy mako machine tobi choba afo nyina ntobi restaurant fo nyina ntobi na mo adwuma no nyemre mam hotline is 0244 385 128 0244 385 128 Mr. we aba adwuma ani oso na maba police fire service immigration teachers ubibia civil servant wa uji akatuafa controller ena no pay nkomo amene wo bone sei ensuo na etode but from edene sika ho edene ankasa wo krom ha ebia na open air condition open deep freezer open a chest freezer CB and I say open washing machine open nyoma we mu bi dia kofie na wadwuma mu but otwi sika na ma fa pay slip brain so wo Ashanti region northern region babia bono east babia hono brakumase Ubakumasi akoye patase branch no ewo police depot nchen ho oso hwe Kennedy digital satellite ewo police depot nchen ho Adom house ukọ a oso ya ban adwuma ni o de opese ni ma no besese bi ko na fi ye de tete kakra fa upi slip ko kire om omemu asesa de mani nyina de akọ hwe so no bayira 0243 074 750 fa number no na frɛ ni enu eni nkita ho me pa cho mene wo ka air condition ho asem ena no pay wo ya brante na wo ye guy na say komoda mu a obi di esi bejo ge se wadago sita enye bete o e show ade amanfo a
enye easy
so oba ne ba wo fie ho sa na obenu aduane wie si unioma na ade wie
to me wutie
na ope ba bi kakra de na sumato na ho so e hia
sisi obewe na mfifiri
odifa ba bi a o mabiem me pa cho to air condition bowl dem sita unim de wo air condition ho e use R410 gas inti AC no ahode na etwe power na eboa AC ni ma na chile etwe free gas ni
okay
na use ka krebi from the light
electricity no
na e de adwuma inti elfo obia momode ma ne nsanka bi
my number dey be papa
na TV so pa de usa ye ho a ye be hwe because adwuma so ye de na elfo
okay
ma me fa number sini ngu ho ma say deep freezer washing machine edamu nyoma pa de number we na so frɛ Kennedy insano ho usano wa de aka nyina obetwa gya wa adwo 0244 385 128 0244 385 128 and 0243 074 750. Me patcho mami fa telecell phone number is ento 0207 65 30 31.
Yamisha Kennedy Digital Satellite. The show call branches and the numbers nini now so you dear ya a womo game park. A guswa ya kai war say favorite number choose from 1 to 36. Next when him no na walk on to between 1 and 36 or in between when na number biano one more etime to be e wo ho nti more mula more power. Na say to me na ba bedun ho sika de ma utime de ho bibia mu ni sika pe no asema ye mobo ti de ohian so be dial *946# *946# e wo networks ni nyina so ana wo download the game park app no a na say unso watumi atwa bi www.gameparkgames.com ana say show 9 a.m. Adom TV, 12 noon Adom TV, 6 p.m. Adom TV every day. Na say won dear aircraft at the mount game park more mula more power. Shannon so say National Lottery Authority for and what do one say chassis one more regulating. Unya 18 years am sure to be entry bi so amoni now say a game and year 2 no na fe Joy Prime and so yeah come for at the amount program for 4 year ebe fa hu hyemu bi unhwe akeke de mom wo hwe no so no na unya basobodi na wo we ne bibi so e de afri mu yada mo ase pa emre ne adaje a munya de ma ya brebia mo hwe ye chi ne bencheye anopa yi ya chi amoda ase medi afia amankwa tamaklo kwasinsia ye krado ase medika ode to so mahine kwabna santen so na bejo kwa ye krado a ode mpensempensem mu no beba kwaso amu afidie no ena ha yada ase
Asemyidiko, asemyidika. Inna beka. Akwesi insia. Commander 6. Kano seni etie.
Sene bi aka chem se ye de obuo ene ne die. Ebeka ya asem. Ye nsuro nyame ne ye nsuro nipa. Ene be brutal. Echio bibia magana ni bia chi ya na otwo frase yemfa kumapa ne gidie nko ya dwuma so yedwa hodom ne nya didie se nyame no de ya na otwe yase no ode be si ne yie no am na wie ne yie de amaye chia kase nkomo bibia wanya bre no wagye bre na ode hwe na no pen ekaka satima mpohene da sebro sebosu otosu na kra e bodi asebne asem ne sawo alapa onana ebode ma chiawo masrema bisa se empombo kode na manfo ye wa santima mponso mi chiamu nyina nso firi na chia me hene so eba tunsuom na manfo awdo aka wa santima mpo aba na msine so me chiawo sa so na member of parliament so me chia man se an ma won se asantima mpo zongo gata na mresantini yenye no moni akon ya moye moya de member of parliament no OMC momoni adwumapa ya moye se ne ehwe e de frim honom na ekronatimi atu empon moye se ane ehwoawoa yen na ye ne gine ye ni so mede de akwasi instant assembly kabre and addressing we dey quickly fa me call kasapef mo line why ma me so de ahwefo de o kasapef mo line na enima bi ekoso ye memu and yatatra ho ache yatra ho ache se yampe ne puma sibre na ochina sem kese beto o man hwade ha Highland disputed cases. Chief Justice worried over future of country's investment. Say kremun twin to asase. E krakro dwemu. Wonim ye wo kan kwani wo twantro de akyerew. Asase towon kran ababa ye den. Famko yanko ayi summary of cases na mention number of cases a eye ensase ho nko a wo koto. E won kran we ye kran ko a temanka ho kumase maaye. Takrade ashaman emaye. So, according to the Chief Justice, there are a total of 3,124 land cases
empemiensa asaso mansochi o mako mpemiensa 3000 land cases nko we yen kan o we yen kan temanka ho me say ashamanka ho we yen enkran within Accra enye greater Accra over 3,124 land cases. Land cases cause approximately 8.41% of all cases. Why? Ade. Uwasase. Thomas yakwasisi yamasase nie. O pasase atakwasisi yase ai. Eye sei ose teku. Miso kemetu ya sempoa. Osuyo magiatum. Feskabra. Mediskaba. Wako enkrata lebame. Bako Lands Commission. Yako seche Otobas Dimu. Majima sase. Machase improper. Mi project waso. Eka sembiye ni hobiem. Afe ba ne sei. Ene mranti intimi to asase. Uya asase ne buona aye denokrato nchenya. Eno to asase won kran kodwome. Ye what you say. Ube sape. Double of its Canada toy no. Koso ufa langat. Yo better so 24/7. Ye bede sifi. Ejapade bede ayebi. Ha? Ejapade ye bede ni ayebi. Asma mbisa no. Because I know thing. And what asma na chief justice e kana. And koma wodu a e koso wo na sika wo nsem ye pese bia firi ma organa no wontimi ma. Because broni aba okrobo beto asase onimu hwio oto asase you see so after for langard and it's like how so asase ba ko to bia 1 million Ghana cedis no was saying another 2 million Ghana cedis to secure the land. There's castle be bia adwuma no ba bia sikase ya no de ba Ade, are you too much? Last minister, are you too much? And then me chief justice a press conference no. Let me me who some man are worried. And this is a we have a commercial court and deal with specialized cases. All courts in your deans as the same. Courts are in your deans as the same. But be a consultation case or no. Your court who do not carry in Abekobia and Sassy case. Why? Why should it be so? Why? And you say we no credit can claim to be my yafa. And your system need to be near to Macacra. Ah? And your system now your team no ain't to be near to Macacra. To be honest, I'm not for so to be so yaw. Adio. Sabian Kasana and Musa. Obiam no mamre de ben sa mamre. But to the beer na mini penim ye. Na nama yemfo. A penim one cry to be specific. The way I'm dealing with Ensas someone and ye enter ye. Ye Tina can say as I send can war. As I say, Kumase, I am for a tons as say, Mam, the Pamiensa. That time I took a course or two for video. Na shall do two for the on Cassane. Not down for pounds so. Ya what once I said, the Pamien. Show two for video. They tears more to Cocoso. A kai, maybe I say video. Yana number monso. Adding, papa. Send a sebi a torabia sicanibre, a wret nipemuno. Yana no ding. Nanam to sebi some movie mo say. Person a Jojo the Alpha. I hear and I said you be the I na bidi. Bo konkoni etwetwe nwane bebre. Ti ahia na se bi mo bedi entino, chichina asase baako, ya tomu ni mpefie pase, what asase mama ni pa wie. so masako to man powerful o ya na de na to asase na bosumi nsia na o ma so no na aka asase me da kwa me na mato asase fa ho be fa ho be She onyini mu ahwe de ya ye o edin ano de o me si enna so ye baburu na person to asase won kranya enna fom ye timi nto because be apobo fo adoso won so mi a police force na nam egi amanfo asase afa so ya fo do machi egi amanfo asase so namo. And this go kwa de bobo obi ka to so beto asase mo wan bato ya hwenwu ye ko to asase wo Israel a eye boy the best lands commission eti ebe pem ne yentimi nya all the history of Ghana and Sase yeti yentimi ntwese wo se asase wo didi ko abusua wemu eti wemu na wotumi se betimi ato asase we eya too much eya too much o ebi empanfo nyame atomonsem mo betimi akọ airport mo betimi akọ Instagram betimi akọ cantonment betimi akọ other expensive places akoto fie yenya ne sebia kepe ye mabuni ye betimi ati $100,000 akoto fie no Instagram bia akepe ya sumatu yai ba ye intimity ye kakaka ye titidi ato wodo so a na mena so afriensa wa na bo ye ho bai Are you listening to the Chief Justice? The future demand investors. So me bagana. Because ba ko buy obet yo ko bo amane. Me ni ba obet yo ko bo amane. Me nsa ko bo amane. Etefo obi e ba biem a enye se Ghana na nya na kono. But we say asase ba ko me ba betwe almost $10 million for asase ba ko ho a. Sika se na me ba ye investment o mai mu. Or hini ba ko penti. He too much. Esremo. Me kona mesre Electricity Company of Ghana. Afre sumna no ya idiom. Ma dwen ko on. Ano ye den yes. Sumna no ye den pa. Ene say heat ni so asentibu ba no. Ase ye biebo nsamja. Nam de bia meka ye krumanom ne yamanyo ye NDC MPP samtino ensem so kokko bi yadwen se e bia wo kamedi ama MPP wo kamedi ama NDC but the reality is there's a challenge.
Carlos said yes here.
Oh we kan yansam ye bisa ho. It looks as if ye confusion what twintem bia. Do so unity. Why? Are we having machines and the 8 years bia no or say kan ho ana? And I said, nipa bi na wo ECG, nipa bi na wo Grico, nipa bi na wo VR, and I said, boa pa yo kwanso. What say o man sa? It no betimi abaye energy minister. Mednapo and I fatu because na yaka say, one na minister for energy. If he shaba say 9 and soon tem, ya nya kania, aka fi shaba akopɛ, aba fi ja otwe na aswa, hwede yakwa kotom. Obi na sabotage obi ana. Me ntwe be say enye MPP NDC sem. MPP be call NDC beba. NDC be call MP beba. But the challenge will persist. Si amhwe ne enyi sebi, one na be sabotage system and free one more. We will continue to have that challenge. Why should we be in doing so at this time? Why na sabotage will be? And it will be this one say na put na one say see can one 7 year there. It will be bia man na posonya negative name ana. Me dey dia question here. O man ko blan sat na pan for aircado. O chira pa be show so. E dey asase onkomo. Na nkrata na beduma ni ware bebre court nsem. Bebre court nsem. E hwe na e di die ri aka ho asem na. Your court ne okaka. Ya asase mi banka mentimi ntobi. What did you wear him call bra? If you cry to ya come here to be the acquisition. Ya be advance pa. Ya be say she asemi the kadi background.
Okay. Good morning. Mr. Ndo asibiem na menka o say ya trase. Akwasinsia de asemi di ka brain. Ya da akwasinsia say on ye din komo kama majority also what mention the Ephraim. The month of April is a very good month and to get the good things in the month of April. Ebeboa ye pa ma bia ti mako kama e de amount. Afema menka also say Ketsi Adom TV and Suma season 6 no ye roll out what was it in Kodani see ball mo homode. I'm sure say wow be bia onana bi modishi we are so proud. You need to be part of it. No atinyama na ekoso so asi pa. No nkorobo pa omlit eduonu enuma ebe page mu e ma revise mula so no nkono pepe game park for adarma ye de ebebro. Na fe makai on so say whatever the day is no na that believe ne confidence they say it is well with your soul. Ne kwa no nyame adoma yenkuja transport minister na sida form na otweda no ewo nifie ewo Roman Ridge nka yera eye asiama ofori kwaku ofori asiama na se eda form yenkotai dachi ebra echinada odi na otweda no na yenuanum kremofo no don't be confused but I'm sure by Thursday they are done until Tuesday Wednesday they are done. Thursday will be the big fest no. Let me be a kama Eddie Amayim. Lawyer Abbas Nuruddin Atnasi, a friend to this platform and all other platforms or multimedia. Inshira Oka Obishia Jantua, Oko Asempa Obishia Obi, Oba Dum FM Obishia CG, Oba Adom TV, Obishia Aquasinsia, and your mind in Kwabnasanti. So he's a good friend. He's been with us all these years. And they are a lawyer. Ojina MP NDC name ewa Asante Mantem and the Ghana nyina ne baby obehu no bia lawyer afishapa akwaba so
I think come to your mind na me fa kwanya we so na mencha so mind e dey half of 4
yes
mencha me bra pa nyina na yezongo hine wo Kenya ase number 2
okay
yeah the donor friend Kumase Alaji ene Ashanti region for ne adofo a etie yen e wo Ghana ha ene wiase afana nyina titiru Ghana mampanyini a onam nunkumu ba abeje Ghana man friend ye ya ene mpokyere ene ahohiahia na nado ne Dr. Baumia edi o makumo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene na bedi akire oba pani na Jane Opoku Ajaman ene NDC fo a ahyeta e wo Ghana ha ene wiase afana nyina.
I see. It was exciting to see the former president in Sunyani. I was in Sunyani and I was marveled with the crowd. This is the seat of the New Patriotic Party. This is the constituency of the New Patriotic Party. If I can in the crowd, now NDC home comodino, I will form papa. But Nana Bosume Krabi, if I got the name, I was a bit surprised. Wow.
Oh my God, when they say in Subetam from my day, Edikan. The Uhunu was Sunyano. Bronibeka says it's a foretaste of what is going to happen on December 7th. Ninyane say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana for Afeno. Ghana for I am Fatu. Once I say Fatu Hunting Ama prison in Urania Day. Aho. They do go jail 5 years near will be their life. 15 will be life for no and now 2016 and na Dr. Baumia Kasano. Now mummy di ade mi ehunu ade o mo betumi aye dey aye and na Dr. Baumia nam touchline and na why lectures when the fundamentals of the economy is weak the exchange rate will expose you IMF bailout with the anchor hold and omne ade no na Ghana for say owura mama wo de ye hunu ni obetumi aye and na do ne Dr. Baumia de ye hunu omo timi ye mo nso akwanya ya mo akwanya mo maba emfie nwotwe ene Ghana for de omu nyina to nsane ani a omu hunu say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama mamu no obebu ye no na ode on man no nam kwan password no kra ni nyamesro ene bebu man ntinye sunwan nko a ba bia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ede ne nai be sibia no anwuma amanfo to an say me yere that days ambe wa me no foforo ba ye de ode tro ni adada ni kontompo ena eye ebu man Nancy, His Excellency John Mahama ba Ashanti region about Tumfo program. You needed to see the reception, even at the seat of MPP. No, the reception was fantastic because Ubia Sani American Ubia who say a kwanya nama Mahama Breso no yen kase bibia course Ubia na ye but na omampanyini Mahama de no kreni nyame so dum so typical example dum so ba Mahama Breso no kase dum so nyame na me de bai e yo hawa awo ho free kwa penny peso ba me magia tum se aba me penso so an se be men since you man san wa ham me ye ne metimi bia na matu dum so no ase o de no kreni nyame so na na ebu man o ka no kra kire Ghana fo enne dum so aba anda akufuado besinne omo nyintum mpo se dum so no kra ye dai aba ena wo de ukobusa minister se dum so abai PURCC enfa table mra inti da be na the time table mra ebeba o se yen Ghana fo no a yen yetiti ye mo remu de na kotena ho se won sie hawa no no yen enfa time table mra. That is the difference Ghana fo no between John Dramani Mahama and yen Nana Danko Kufuado ne Dr. Baumia and o maye krado so mo besa de o minor share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nsa na ne nyuma pa no wo ye no de aba wie ye pa na Ghana fo atwa so de.
I see. Medasi yeah, Thompson. We hear introduction be abada no reading the casa no page and Nico Yuma no home no say no. Yeah, it means that or Semka former MD NIB part of the communications team and a strong advocate for Dr. Baumia breaking the 8 for the New Patriotic Party. Inti onoso abeka nsa no pewa akwaba.
Yeah.
I don't know, but now we're na now official and not official. The okaina
mystery.
What is okaina? Oh, me na me sha say ka say me wan yi baby MPP for ho odin. Pa na His Excellency the former president akwa yi o. Na ni pa bu twi.
When say mechia ho na wo hwe henen. And mechia minua no more central region especially Cape Coast. Na mezinchi akese ama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ono ye Frankatuni a New Patriotic Party and also the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. Vice President under the Fourth Republic wo boni din a any Vice President dia ye beka se nipa waye ejuma eye strongo nipa we achire say Vice President ejuma no is not about sitting in the office. It's not about drinking champagne. It's not about holding a flask, but moving onto the ground and working for the people to feel that at least omenye bibi ombetumi aka omenhu bibi at least ye bo under Fourth Republic Vice President awaye ejuma ye bo ora Baumia dia ye nim say yan kakra de na digitalization de e wo ho yan kakra na ye ka interoperability yan kakra na ye ka about the drones see all over the world, but even the US Vice President akojina ho e praise Ghana say bin si da ma omohun na obiambra Ghana mbesua how the drones were going to work. First I can say drones say but no almost say then almost say they could try mba pictures for bathrooms. Yes, I know women's organizer can and the whole world is praising us. And now meeting us say when you say Ghana has been adjusted the best country in West Africa for governance and the fifth best in Africa for a governance. Interculture the way Nanado Dankwe Kufuado any Ora Baumia, the way they are treating and they are holding on to this world, even in the economic pains, even in the global challenges, even under COVID. Obiahu the way Nkrofo say, listen, what you are doing no strongo. And it's not about just yet or throwing a hands in the air na say ya to say glam say be cold man as can say ya and ye right now we've even given up, we don't know what to do. And now time I can say come there and now omko Ashanti omko can say Ashanti for there would your friends and go pogu kwanswa they will never even appreciate what you are doing. It everywhere you go. You can talk about the gains of Dr. Baumia and Nana Dankwe Kufuado. Today I see. Thank God, Obie who say Nyama Dani, even after the global economic crunch. People are suffering all over the world. Everything is going skyrocketing. Everything is going bad. But now we feel and we see, say,
things are changing gradually. We admitted there are challenges in the economy. We didn't run away from it. You can say there are challenges. And what our job is to do is to make sure that we change the fortunes. And we are doing that. We will never relent on our efforts to make sure that that Ghanaian over there, every little Ghanaian in every corner, will benefit from the good governance of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia.
But Lawyer Nurudeen raised a very good point. Let's say, in the case of His Excellency the former president, or relating it to the current challenges we are facing in our energy sector, the former president was quick to say that this is not merely a problem. A problem, a brisantine. They will be see what my brain.
Impossible. This is not his problem. Can you equate the way Anadum so Koso under his government to any other president?
But that has been the challenge over time. The Kesipa never told.
It never happened that way. Doing so under their reign was a self-created thing for them to go and get a booty and enjoy.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Why are we not doing this? Why are we not speaking the truth? Look at the number of AR.
Why would the NDC, just like the NPP, look at our face and say they want to make money out of a situation? A lot of businesses, hospitals, individuals, a whole lot of things are going down as a country.
You remember the IPPs and the way they were given arbitral aid to just come and operate, and the amounts that were involved. We had to come and we had to renegotiate most of them. You had to renegotiate. It was killing this country. Okay, World Bank president Oba Ghana, Robert the same thing. Say the IPPs are what is costing Ghana to even go to this extent of borrowing near there. The IPPs, and these are the challenges we faced when we came to. But we didn't complain. Well, because young Kanyasem say these are some of the things that are higher, no. So people take it for granted and say, oh, somebody a money problem.
Even in the midst of all these IPPs now, their exiting brought to us a certain level of stability in our power and energy sector.
And what debt? And what debt? Okay, I said the first year you buy, we had to pay $1 billion.
So in the case
as debt. Meanwhile, I'm saying, oh, na $200,000.
So in the case of MPP, the little suggestion that, well, maybe we are getting into that challenge, NDC times they are getting into it. The moment a guideline so that we can also organize ourselves as a people,
and that is where the foreign minister
and move on.
That is where the energy minister came to tell you, say, and when he was speaking, and that is why he gave that guy the answer. Or say, what we are experiencing now is not doom so. As the challenger, when we say, lights to make us off for 24 hours, even 3 days, 4 days, for us to go and do these IPPs. Yes, there were challenges in the energy sector. There were challenges. And it's, since my friends said, when did they start? February, March. You realize all these things are stupid. When we were changing all these lines near the end, it came with some challenges. Some of the my friends stations, they had old gadgets. We needed to change them, but it's a gradual thing. But at due time, there were some serious challenges that came in that were not doom so, but there were challenges that made power go off and on. Not the 24 hours we are seeing. 3 hours, 4 hours, we'll be home. Sometimes at most, 6 hours. Yes, there were 1 or 2 places. Now there were serious area, and more to me 1 day. But all these things have been curtailed. Since you are here, I can tell you an authority say, feel say you remember businesses closed because of that in 2016, from 2012 to 2016. Businesses closed. People were suffering for that. Not generate and not a high to say Nigeria. Everywhere you are going. You hear that over here. So when we tell you that it's not doom so no, yes, there are challenges. We are not saying that there were no challenges in the energy sector. There are challenges, but it is not doom so. So when you are pushing someone saying doom so by fast and to go publish a timetable. Publish timetable for what? When I am telling you authority, I am in the chair and I am telling you that it's not doom so. What's it be a doom so by force? No, say who force me say doom so. Then publish a timetable and let me see. But I am telling you that it's not doom so.
So what do we find ourselves in now? Is a situation I didn't know.
They are changing some pylons near there. across the country. What can I say? There was even was somewhere in Ashanti region where even screws of certain poles have been taken off poles in a Google phone. Will you call it that is the cause of doom? So these are things that once intentionally people are taking screws off for the government to look unpopular.
And maybe you have the opportunity. 3 reasons why you think that Ghanaians should consider the MPP in breaking the 8. What will be the 3 reasons, good reasons?
Oh, back on, say, yeah, the Oseye Oyo. When we say,
when you promise you deliver, is that the case?
Oh, yeah, we do. We might not give you 100% of what you expected, but at least we show the way, say, and we don't use lies. We don't use kotompo. Nintro. I will buy Bijana catch me say, and I mean, 20 billion. I mean, for free SHS. Then the next minute you come and tell me, say, I'm even going to add private schools to free SHS. I mean, that is total and blatant lie. And young under Dr. Baumia, he will tell you the truth. On Waba Abejachum say, and now I can say the business community has become very unfriendly because we call her a problem. And even though we are working to bridge that, he is going to put it as a priority. Because a business is now by no so to me This is a humble servant. Wa ba monaswa or ba be chemo or kachemo because he listened to the people. And Ankrofa some mo kai no na ode ba be to igwa. There ethos room Listen. Human capital is the most important thing you can ever get on this earth. Say ye to me prioritizing your human capital. Na ye even as a bank na ye tonwa. We'll get more money than sitting there and doing nothing. Now, share human capital. Now, I'm say, at the end of the day, to me, 20 years' time, in a human capital be. In fact, to the extent, say, and now, we are in a digitalized economy. So let us make sure, say, let us start transforming them into the economy. No, I'm say, a tablet, a votes. Meanwhile, we could share on budget to me and deliver. They had budgeted for tablets near there Omodebama. Was it that they were using it to buy votes? Kotompo, intro, akushisem. All they know to do is to say things that will look attenuation. How can Obia wait 12 years, wait 13 years, wait 15 years, or from 1 or 2? We come on the laptop say on go to about December. Is that what we want to do to this country? We will build upon the human capital. Say, TVET, so free. Into we will SHS now will call into vacation and BBA. You come out and you are given a stipend. We bet you me they started Wahoo business. That is the right thinking mind of a government or more dream how to build upon the human capital of people. Doctors Ayeka say, more call specialization. Say, they are not paying for it. So it tells you that what we are doing is to make sure that we build upon the human capital of this country.
I see.
They are made by Chasso and a governance system. We share governance, we share a quanso ecosystem, we share the way I am making sure say everything we are doing should touch on the lives of people. We share any time Mosiegu and I say the way I pick it up, and we are even going to make it better than it is. We share and America. I was marveled by Woshe Accra to Winneba, the way I expanded Kwano, and it has a fast pace. And yes, say ABI because ABI will win elections, but we are doing it to ease the pain of the people there. Woshe Accra to a friends and Kumase Kwana, Woshe the beginning from baby Pokwase Ono Edeko. We show how they are expanding it. You see that they are bringing that governance, that good works to the doorsteps of the people. That is how you help your people to grow. And we are working, and you become once a producer price of cocoa. You become mostly prices, brand champion, the brand effect, affected lives and people from the villages right down to the cities. We share the way, and then you can say, made in Ghana rice. I bet the beer, Ubia Shishibi. Obia should made in Ghana rice. What I say Ghana rice.
Are you in touch with the really?
Ghana rice. What I say Buyama, ma northern region.
Are you in touch?
Let me give you a. What I say Buyama President Nampo by say on a few of the Ghana rice. Do you know that? To tell you the truth, what's the reality? No, do you know that people go and buy Ghana rice and even put it in foreign bags and they sell it? That is what is going on. Go to the market and check. I move to the marketplaces. Most of Myanmar, I move to the marketplaces and work with them. Okay. And they tell you, say, oh, say some of these rice are there, but foreign rice, perfume rice are there. Most of them are Ghana rice.
Okay, so no,
for a higher cost.
Yeah, so the Ghana rice is now on the market.
Oh, Ghana rice is on the market. Yam. We know Ghana is the net exporter of yam in the world.
Okay. No, you enough young question.
For my me Mr. Thompson no and some bebre ya mesere. Say adwuma e din wo wiase pa na say obefa to ho say obe defend Akufo-Addo ne ba umi atro we.
Oh,
because and some bebre a wo ka wo ha it has no factual basis. E ya atro ene nsem wo ne no kresa ne yakaba and I'm going to deal with that. One or some Mahama Kumase Koka say would good by ye a form cry nya asante for first asem na nya no kre. Utimi produce taper a chere say Mahama cancer.
Maybe your reference to Akoko Sachira Kuma.
No, at the time Mahama ebe Kumase na MPP fo akwhye nkofo bi achi no mo ya agitation say Mahama buy no nya dey umfi kuma asante for. And Mahama share a ya Asante regional tour ase. No kohwe Kumase a shoe factory and oba RCC no ocean say ye niema bebre wo Kumase ba ye won kofuo bi wo hɔ a tienie wo se ye won kofuo bi wo hɔ a de ye be ye bia no anya den enye omo fa ye di gold cry ya omo be ka say referring to MPP before so wo kokase Mahama say wo di gold ye nya Asante for fa say you are putting a tribal slant on it. That is not the case. The second issue I will can ye about ye Dumso I will say the wo you see Nancy I am say ye hu de see one cry ha baby a am say Dumso nti oba anyem ne ba bosom enkro a wokɔ wo a yesi Dumso nom ne ade nti akwala no aye dey afiri mu sa maame no o te se wo Mr. Thompson o te he ka se Dumso maya obedi yaw ye won kofo bebre ananse o maduane o food business a collapse because of Dumso aba yemfa timetable onya dey e maaye no san kofo no tie wa I think they will feel a certain level of pain. Ye mumunti na amam for politicians yen kan no kre no because Dumso aba ama enya ndc for na say yemfa timetable mrawo the regulator of the electricity sector ye PURC omun ka say ECG fa timetable mra
what they said.
Exactly what they said.
PURC.
So they tell me
load shedding timetable. You see, so if PURC yeah ban adwuma no the regulated energy sector. I say yemfa timetable mra. Now wo ka se Dumso maya. Not just say I say why you arguing say
Mabel, what is your challenge? Timetable and you difficult say I need load shedding.
It was timetable for the some challenges they were facing and they said we're repairing. So they should give us the repairs timetable. That is what they asked for. There are two different things. One can load shedding timetable. One can load shedding timetable.
So what's your maintenance na Dumso aba? Almighty ye. ECG. Omo 33,000 transformers. Baby amosomo your maintenance ni 600 per and 2% kra. 33,000 more transformers are you overloaded yes 600 and 2%. And no team nationwide a Dumso ba. Now they also a maintenance. Some maintenance there and yet continuous. Ye daba on every hole. And now also your maintenance will come or my doom light and now your maintenance now. Sir and one on a chin and quite doom light in the bio. And the other doom light. You see, there is a generation deficit. Generation deficit are you woman because I buy way sister and she your friend a cash waterfall mechanism or it's a bosumi bia or the 200 million Ghana cedis beko augmented the ECG the chama 1 year a generating energy mine sika na de enko enti aban e de IPP sneka wo mu nya sika nto light crude emfa enye generating energy mine enti time bia within the peak season no there is a shortfall of between 350 to 550 and here can say Dumso no aba but give the people something to plan their life with or my because I want to aduane na onim say na edwo from an opasis to anumre says me nya lighter we find an alternative meboa wo ye doctor na wo koy operation what schedule a man for operation now him say a break we nya lighter o de be cobra we nya lighter now we nya alternative arrangement but a situation ade na ba e affect man for now we be kasa ade no e ma is our problem ni ho as who feel say Ghana for nim nyansa it is an insult to the intelligence of the people now me say we say Dr. Bawumia on digitalization one say on my wound say digitalization e wo ho sesi e no Dr. Bawumia nim ho ma che and near your digitalization and near Mamiano, a digital infrastructure and a digital application. Ghana, a year your fiber optic backbone, rural fiber optic backbone, a free who echo Bokwa, a connected 120 communities, no, on Mampany Mahama, a year 800 kilometers. On Mampany Mahama, a year urban fiber optic backbone 300 kilometers, a connected Tema. Any Accra no or Mampany Mahama na that is the backbone of the digitalization at the end no Accra Digital Center or my why na or Mampany Mahama National Data Center why na or Mampany Mahama into Dr. Bawumia digitalization now also why na there way in the na yaka digitalization 4G services na niama ama yetimi Ghana ya de ye ho ewo abefo fidie ne ho nsensem no a ni nyina o Mampany Mahama na but zooming without admitting say MPP for cry be under digitalization can Bawumia take credit because nanado ebedi ade no adwuma obeye no chiche mu de ma obia Dr. Bawumia de ne head of economic management team o my meboa
correct
also o mehwe economy ne so and o de eslo wusu tienie eslo wusu o ye minister of communications and digitalization into kwa eslo wusu Facebook page se here and yama Dr. Bawumia listed is your known achievement no as lo wusu say your no na ye waje ho award nyina na si den na Dr. Bawumia wo opposition wo ye economic lecture say obema si de agina wo betete to ye mfato amuman na ne ye the economy ni hye wonza no run economy ni down u dwane akoje achievement ketu bia minister nya wo de Dr. Bawumia ye na te se kotoko meme ye kotoko ni
team kotoko ye
koto de ye mfato mu bi na me ye hwe kotokofo na ne ni striker ena cornerstones wo striker bi o dwana no mu se ye be fa no a match bia wan hye kro be hye 3 goals amaye o dwana no mu sa na kotoko ye carry sika kese ena ye de koto striker e bai ye do bai 30 matches ni ampa ho kra wontu bi wo pole anim e bo say na wo na wo ye striker wo ni mbo na hye go mi anko o ze o da bi say be net striker bi o minim defend pa antimo pa mo fa mo defend that is the comedy of the Dr. Bawumia ye no wo in opposition bibia no abaye ho lectures e ma nanado kraka say we asim nyansa nyina wotirimu ne that is what nanado said oba yo the economy ahya wonsa or the economy ni hya wonsa no gitum ekoye say MPP solid economic management team Professor Jambavo Alanchiremate ne what say economy no ade a Dr. Bawumia obeya amanka Ghana for ebi omohu ni mobo beye 2060 2070 ye say obeba beji atum say ansemo a mebeka aye ni nyina no ade no mantimi mesira mo fa me bone nya dey encheme but we dey wo ya wo te se keje tie tutu bottom ni wo ya che wo say yensa onsa hye ye bottom no wo say ka tire ye say wo be pa ye kura ye wi economy no a wasa no a wantimi anya ne ye ka wo say America for brofu be friend gaslighting wo gaslight ye nim say ade no economy no wantimi anya wasa no wo say ka tire say ade no wa ye ni wo hu MPP no ntina me ka tire wo say oh my and adwuma e den pa na say de obey MPP communicator what you asem be okan Dr. Bawumia na so ye mate meboa was so ye mate ne kire say enyo no na ye driver nti niama bebre wo ho a ya ma na anye dey ya ma na anye ejafe de ono apese obey dey obey driver won so say he is the best president vice president ever why niama bia how do you combine these two contradictory statements?
I'll combine it and you see.
How do you combine it? Abaya ya mo anya hwi wom because who ye mate. Actually what I say, why you adwuma am say so na how do you combine it? Unless you are confused. When you're confused that you will not make this statement. Oh, now Dr. Bawumia the make analogy no awoye no. And no grant the chichere ne kese no mine. Maybe jina sa for market am say me bank crime. And na who say car this you mate pai Accra Dr. Bawumia na ye mate na nanado che fronto. Accra and na magina wo mate no pai na wo pai sen kan ne so no mabefro car no ya fro car no na kan ye mawia ya hu se na nado de yatia fatamale kwan so anya se mate wo pai no se nye tamale ne yakọ wo se ye konkran enja de nti na driver ne de yatia fatamale a ka kire wo driver no ite se ye nura kire ye duru kron no ya ona ne ho ne ensa bese ne konkran wo se munya abotre driver na ye confused or the mo ko duru tamale a me a message car no no masa drive mo de mafako wei ye sub responsible nya do ya me pesa me ka se ya bodam sem. Wow, Dr. Baumia should credit Ghanaians with some intelligence. Whoa, I never did any more. Also, obey you to away free hall, may you tax away free hall. Ah, why wouldn't you say no credit? Or my Indian and now buy with the taxes, baby. I call IMF. IMF no, I call no, Sikano, Mode Mayano, and your boss and yet no more chay. And IMF will most on your for the Christmas in Tino, or better say, who were enough revenue generation capacity. A Bema Bosiano, the Manubetia, the Etia. And IMF shall say, for tax got to call for so, next show up revenue, and yes, our next ranch, men find your day, amount, and Nuntin and Kamudi Musi tax eba, and Nuntin Amudi 21% VAT ever to electricity. So, and Nunti and Amudi taxes be higher day, Abba, a IMF now this Adian day, Abba. Dr. Baumia now so about Bayis and Yamani in every honor. IMF no, but after 2025 near the year free, and too bad then where you send Yama win every home. Uchan kontompo ma staff wa ira we de wo da bonten na Dr. Baumia ya ka cha ne se ne meka no baabi a ne ho aye fia duru no se wo de aka do akasha atakureta makoro adware no na wo de punso nyina akoro adware no a ne wo ntimi nya fi ma Ghana fo nto enti bo betena se na mo take Ghana for granted na wo be ke kanse mo say vice president also ye mate onim bibia ho hwe is the he is the best performing vice president. Who did Ghana for them? Now one gets once a senior mayor will trim. What I say, Mr. Thompson to a sub your name for Kama. A man may send any more young Ketuan or Dr. Baumia. Now Dr. Baumia is a damaged political commodity.
Okay,
say last me send you and my friend saying digital coverage in now who built what and where it got it was and how it got into. Say last me for a day now. So we share documents. So meaning say obeko na makoye no homework ye. Or Fred Dr. Baumia damaged commodity. On no damage this year. You do 800 kilometers worth of fiber optics and we do 7,234 kilometers. And that's 92% of the total fiber optics in this country. And you tell me say mo in a moma ye and you call Mahamampo and ye damaged good. Mahamampo onumpo. You find the damaged good. Onumpoa going to be on the left from the right. Onumpoa da okita and the flask or nama ye nim there wo. You find the damaged good. In na wo be Fred Dr. Baumia because he's performed. What kind the policy statements now? He made something significant at NDC. So above from Muntia said that. I say hereby and yes, the economy was the most important thing. You know the fiscal and my, you know the monetary no so share monetary funds. In that our president don't say for us to one check corruption, for us to make things flow well, for us to make the system work. Without I can say in a way there or we keep on doing the same old things. Until for us to fight all these things, no, let us make sure that one by one we digitalize the system. In the Ostati, the president say, I give you the sword to go on that digitalization drive. The mere fact that there is a minister responsible in Chelsea, he cannot work with the minister. Now say one time somewhere last year, you call your friends and Edna. Now you call inaugurate the way you can use your card to buy premix for people not to be stealing their premix. I think I believe you watched that day. It tells you how the person thinks outside the box. This is the leader you need. Obia on na say no be complaining. So say it's always the same
maybe the NDC wants to know the difference between who mandate as economic management team chairman and now your topmost priority of digitalization.
And that is what I explained to you right now. Say, you know, having the fiscal policy and the monetary policy stand alone is not enough. Now, what can we do to stop certain things at air cost? Because let me tell you the truth, majority almost about 40+% of Yensikano goes into losses. Yen baby efa. And the other general has brought it out. Year after year. ye hu say na sika we oman fan 2 year we oman fan 2 year we oman fan 2 year. So he sat down with his team and looked into it and said, no, when we digitalize the system now, why we fiscal want to be here? Because we can trace every money that is moving from point A to point Z. And that is the leadership you need. Yeah, Kasa says, and then World Bank, IMF. The most important thing, and any bank or Mosika, the most important thing the person thinks about is repayment. Yes, sir. Most will be this is a leader. What you say? Listen, it's not about taxes. The mere fact say yes, sika etuya kano. In just say yeah, overburden people with the tax system. Tax I say I wouldn't have on my henny. Maybe so say what is your tax obligation as of December 2024? Can you be able to tell me? You don't know. I don't know. He doesn't know. Market woman or one on him the tax obligation, but he's going to bring a system. Says I can work my tax from now to December. We a market person in poor, but I say me ton a 1,000 me tax I make you for the year ni. And if I'm able to increase my sales, now I got 50,000 tax I make you up to the end of the year ni. Exactly. It makes it easy for me. It makes it easy for you. It is a tax ni about on me can just say ya tina your office na ya work A B C D. It is a tax when I say would you won't you say but still I say we go to ya. He said he's going to stop that. And I'll say, how are we going to pay our loans? We are going to cut down on certain things. One, or say my budget is not going to be more than 105% of the previous year's revenue.
But our issue with it, because the person who is giving us these sweet big promises is still a member and a very relevant member of this current administration.
Yes, agreed.
So what is it that he cannot push to get these fantastic ideas? No, say a bit my age, until some other time. That's a fair question.
Okay, let me give you a fair answer. Yeah. Wusano. Now what you suggesting your man will fear papa. Yeah. Obey to me afa no to me fa. But who be a penny will fear hono. Who takes the major decisions? Thank you very much. Those are two different issues. So when you are working, under someone, and when you are working on your own as a leader, there are two different issues. Tax are some okay. We could have decided say this year, so our taxes near the year. But the leadership says that this is the way I want to go. You have a brilliant idea, but this is the way I want to go. On to me, but now on can say because my leader say this is the way I want to go into me year Jumano. He still has to work to make sure the leader succeeds. But I say me ba na me tie gwanuma. This is the way I want to go. To say e-levy. I say there will be no tax on e-levy because he wants to make sure say everybody is internet friendly or using the systems. Interoperability. Time at NDC, they wanted to do interoperability, not even to the extent they were going to charge the country $1.2 billion. So that's kind of Nanka Bank of Ghana. Onubaeno, he did it for less than $200 million. Less. And he's even putting more effort. Says you can even do the interoperability in such a way, say from bank to bank, from bank to mobile, from bank to this, from every transfer person we able to make also. That is the innovation or the bar. You know, say most of these are loans. No? Yeah, we'll go. Share gold for oil policy or the buy a boy. And we are going to show up our gold. Fit independence. Who for buy so no move the gold reserves are here to 8 tons. To 8 tons. 50 time at President Kufuor fee so the time Nana be taking over. The gold reserves was still at 8 tons. And then you can say the gold reserves is over 20 tons. Our Bank of Ghana says you can go and verify. Under the leadership of Dr. Baumia, the economic management team, they were thinking outside the box to make sure say when you put some of these things in place now, it becomes easier and better. Or say, let's license the people, let's buy the gold from them, let's sell the gold. And we can use some of that money to pay off some of our debts. Instead of always taxing people for taxing sake because you're a taxer. It's not the tax that will change the economy. The taxes can kill businesses. But he wants to make this country a business-friendly environment where people will be able to go to their tax or sit in the comfort of their home, type it on GRE. Now we're trying to tax without fear or favor. That is the leadership we deserve. That is the leadership we need. Yeah, obi obeba bet now I catch yourself. Say see how there baby edu no ya re enam akadompe. Let us be realistic and let us be serious as a country. Because the leadership to me, I drive it, take bold solutions for us to move this country forward. We'll go back to the heydays. Now, electricity as is here. Sometimes, I'll bring us back to the electricity. Sometimes it's good because Ghanaians, what we came from and where we've gotten to. For continuously 7 years plus, this type of AIDA. 2 months. You see how they are complaining? It tells them that we either want to go to the past, that is, we want to go backwards, or we want to move forward in the right direction with a bold leader with bold solutions, which will drive this country to the next level. And that leader is Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. You can't take that away from him. You can insult him, you can call him names, you can say so many things about him. And the more you try to denigrate him, the more God lifts him up. God is doing miracles, and he hasn't finished his miracle doing business. May I catch you say, on the 7th of January 2025, NDC phone say Nyankopon Epejano, I am the president.
Dr. Bawumia.
I'm telling you, Dr. Bawumia is going to be the next president of this country. Inshallah. And it's because of hard work, it's because of perseverance, it's because of his humility, and it's because of his drive to achieve results. That is what is going to make Dr. Bawumia the leader of this country. But yes, because Otinahwa or Yediope. We've seen it before. And won't go that way again.
A baby abrofo. You see, if wishes were like horses, beggars will ride. What did I say? You would have told me, you know, did you are buying him? The April strains of his. Oh yeah, appointee. So we appointee. We are for my NIB board. What's the form? I was a penny were buying him one. Dr. Bawumia ba office or Bema baby. I change. Oh dear, a sabi. Wo no de baby a wo benya hye no baby a wo benya hye no na wo I know yeah what can you but what we say sometimes we say some more can say before Dr. Bawumia I think say ya na was say more assess kakra we say Dr. Bawumia the good for oil aba o man no me boa good for oil you call IMF say good for oil no you cro no near the ntwam it was part of the IMF conditionality.
They had challenges,
yes,
but it was not the same.
That was the challenge they had.
I was a lawyer. Wadaruma o communicated a lawyer.
Yeah,
IMF fantastic. IMF so challenges.
Yes, they have challenges.
But what was the purpose in terms of good for oil labor? It was going to bring stability in the petrol sector,
pricing and
all depreciation of the city and the stability about.
Yes, it did it.
And last week you took petrol in 2 days.
So I explain it to you.
Abra you did gold for oil labor. Now you top petrol 1 liter less than a year 11 cedis. And now I do 13 cedis. And the policy now also Dr. Bawumia dia but the back can answer at the end of the year.
Okay.
Policy, no. Policy, no. You get the point. And no, America, Dr. Bawumia, no, be an attack, no. Nensa more can, you know, say, the atom Dr. Bawumia, or my, you know, was a dear film. Send Nipa. Oh, why? Tia be brain, now, Cassania, the Yaki to be. In 2016, Bibiana Dr. Bawumia, Arabism, incompetent Mahama. We will not give you an economy of doom so. And none the doom so, but now. Bonia MPP for year ni kwan say Ghana for do omo bone che omo da o man hene ye dum so o masade akomu because dum so there the first time Ghana experienced dum so in 1984 once nkroma ya akosombo no na bro ya ho oden ne so nti MPP for you people Moses say omo kwa America kwa catch omo say akosombo ne kura hia but emre ko nanim by 1984 a population ni grow ye no na ye nya first dum so ene ba ya ne ba president Kufuor preso president Kufuor preso dum so ba ye no ko solve dum so di ye te said your mampani Mahama solve ye no a can this ba ye nya challenges okofa asofo de omo kwa akosombo nti o mampani Kufuor no obi say dum so ye spiritual problem abaifo bia tia se akosombo no so obetu instead say na ko be increase your generation capacity no wanye nti o free aban mu no na Ghana ye generate ye installed capacity 1900 ni reserve margin ye ni bibia enti bibi kakra bi ba na dum so ayede aba enti sa how ni nyina na boaboa no na ba bo mampanyini Mahama so e na mampanyini Mahama say etuotu esi be mabo dum so no aba ya ntene ye nwan so obro meme de metu ase ampa 2.5 years na dum so ba na mampanyini Mahama otu dum so ase na dum so no na aba na o man hene na ye niam miensa na de dum so ba 1 na ye generation deficit 2 na ye gas ayenya cheap source of gas ayenya from power thermal plant and a 3 legacy debt. Doom so be abagana be an yama miensa win an ediba. O mampany Mahama at the adjourned to Punusu sini and 1 your generation or the 3,900 and mampany for the echo 5,000. And never I see doom so abano. So bia so son in Niama energy Kappa Namamodia in 3,900 by over 5,000. That's a generation is not a problem now. Mahama has solved the generational problem. What you say? O man pay no for time near kwaje gas for Nigeria baby e frɛ end gas. O mubufu no mudum ni pe na dum so aye dey aba. E na o man pay Mahama ne mills na say oil la nyankopon de ache ye wo mframaja eta ho a yehu fo mframamu kwa de o mo friend flaring. Why don't we establish the gas processing infrastructure ebema yenya gas? E na o man pay mills na Mahama ye atuabo. Atuabo save Ghana $300 million every year. So mo hunu anya atuabo a enkafi bi ebe carry $300 million e de akoma Nigeria for legacy debt. A car one year generating energy mayen ada ho a amene ye no kwan be ne be fa so tu ase na the energy sector levy here dey buy. Enti on all fronts o mampanyini Mahama so vudum so. Na sane o mampanyini Mahama so vudum so ama 2016 o mampanyini Kufuado ko ne Twitter handler o se Mahama eni kwan se e bone about so se wa so vudum so. Na ono an de buy Dr. Baumia kan bi. Na do ba 2017 o se now Ghana is a net exporter of energy. Doom so mampanyini Mahama solve ye e ma ye nyama anyina mamode ni dudu nti e ye increase a percentage of energy ye tonma Burkina, ye tonma Togo, ye tonma Niger. And the baby o mampanyini Mahama solve doom so kodru ye no. Na do dan kwaku Kufuado buy ko ye 20% kro mahine. Ki en ko doom so mu bio. O matena se 7 years o ma anya hwe na ne doom so asa ye dey abewo yen. Na mo for timetable mra na Ghana for plan o mo life. Na wo site mi betwa Ghana fo mpo a aje se woni buo ni anidie bia de ye dey e de ma eye Ghana fo na Ghana fo ahunu se ne me kan no ma so asu aso ansa o ma hunu se ba o mampanyini o ba o de nyamesuro ene nokre e de nhihye ye pagu akwan mu a eno ane His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enye obi a ono waka asem na anya adwuma esese ono be pa ache no wono ese nya the confidence of a trustor no obu ye fa so wo so wo be chi $. Watch $, jina ho Mahama time and now say $, enye inu na $, ye 1 3 cedis 90 pesos, $1 3 cedis 90 pesos. And they drew 14 cedis. Ube ba be pacha onu akajere Ghana for say and someone wo kan ye no o de wo ye book mu economists practicals unim na mo fa wo bon nche no wo say gaslight Ghana for akere say ase on some no wo kan na anya adwuma no ye mu ye nimfa so ne amfa to me ma. Who does this?
Just 1 minute now for you.
Yanko break. Maybe say all can or can say President Kufuor or started BBA. When President Kufuor all dream how to add what do you call it, bui, he didn't think about his pocket. But at that time, general secretary feel about so no general secretary. Oko be ho no or in a block factory or. Under that area, making money out of we.
Well, all
these things are not helping the nation. All these things are not helping the nation. And him so say, and nothing or say, President Kufuor fees no, President Mills by and that is 4 years of President Mills no. Ye who sa dum so ye who under President Mahama. Atuabo gas no so obeka say under President Mills na started. Now today they are confessing. Go and see the second plant aye be wo ho. And Atuabo. Go and see. The infrastructure here put it up bigger than what is there now. So it tells you that we are working and we are not going to rest today to make sure that the Ghanaians are not shortchanged.
Yeah, Game Park Abamula time anopa nye yamawa 12 a day yamawa 12 also nye yamawa most definitely 6 p.m. a day yamawa. Not a single day nebekwa Game Park for it to be my own straight. That's never true. Yeah, kwaba yeba twa komodo. Saba, ya dabu ina wasi ya twa komodo so in the next 15 minutes. Yebe peja emu wa hanum si mamenka was yenu ya Thompson wa so say na lawyer Abbas Nuruddin so atenase wa hanum say wo so awajibra wo hweti no we appreciate you so much. Thank you for your time. Loads of your text messages about and bottom line is the challenges with these two major political parties. Abbas, mo koda ma mele dabe.
Nyame pa I think 18th April.
Central region. Because of free on it.
Say
they want to just
free. They want
to win more votes. They buy ye. Don't worry.
Okay, Ghana ha a man a dozen. Bampimpi and 2 major political parties, no. Bringing people on board at the highest level and near ye a Melfrim. This is the first time party beer ubit me a a buying any GD war, ye ma minimum manim. Akuyi or bar say or non sombra, emma the decision table, nona Nyameboa 2025, ye papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, e dima mema near ma mensu dear de emma. Na your baby a keke, to say or baby or your best sima. Or burn him before Benyan Sanfoa, or no, the verse or bar why vice chancellor of university. Yin modern Maway, or boy, or bay education minister, the modern Maway day. Wabo, it is a vote of confidence in the capabilities of women. And ne, among Kuala Maya, the brains when yen is what you say, or Monya Arishimu say, Wamo Ebo Mobre ye, no Musia dia, Dachibino, or Monsu Betimia Baye. Vice President and our President Claudia Edia Moma. The choice of Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman is a vote of confidence in the capabilities of women. Now, yeah, mammy, you didn't buy no 2 MPP for patably. No more can some more in him and saying, and some more want to make a kind. 2020, you could ye mammy. Ube Yamianim Castle, mammy, and Nimua Sebi, mammy Sebe for wound to me MPP. That's all your banty or Sabay for. Wouldn't we say that on his TV?
That's 2020.
Yeah, he said it. Or banned him before say, Bana wouldn't to me. Say,
but I'm repeating.
Why? What was that? A MPP for this man. They sound so man, you know, wouldn't to me as a more kind. They see MPP for understand so 1 day and free home. Nancy, I got some was what I say? May Cadia basis say MPP for Niji or Memo, MPP for in Muma. And nuntina yako you obey him before say ya na say some men ka de ba when some obey kai enti ne e ma mu wodwom e ma mu ko school e ma mu into the corporate world da bibi nti mo aka mo ho akosha mo feel say mo de muntimi rise to the top no, and then this is giving you the opportunity to make a Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman the first vice president obedi ama ye wo niam bi wo ho a you have to be it to feel it. Your problem be why moye man omo ena eda omo ja na omo nim se ne esihye omo fa. Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman is being brought on board to deal with all these issues. On the NDC basically we are good to go. But na MPP on the Dr. Baumia running mate kra wonya bi. Running mate kra wonya bi because what MPP constitution mo it is stated say when they are in power they must have a running mate 1 year clear before the next elections.
The president
and Dr. Baumia should have had a running mate by 6th December 2023.
That's it, I'm completely
a presidential candidate.
The reason why running mate is running mate is you see MPP you manage yes a minimum constitution. That is why MPP had to go and pass a resolution. They went and pass a resolution say even though we have breached the constitution we are giving Dr. Baumia some allowance. And then Dr. Baumia will call you for bebre ho obi say Dr. Baumia me mani mo nyam kakra me didi ho no say dey we say ayo hu fie dru no me ma wo fa hu me ye me hu fie o opoku nyina also won call that yes wa ko opoku nyina na wonya running mate ni bi this is the first time a party wa ban mu a also obe nemu ni running mate me Why they cause they call mintimum. But what was I yet? This modus operandi and yet one to say, I saw no cook in a quiet then and drop away. At this, I'm going. At this, I'm not one to say, how about Dr. Baumia? You get a point. Ghana for no say baby a MPP ne Nana Danko Akufo-Addo was o man yedri de obetimi ayi o man na free am na donko Dr. Baumia titu adi anim am ye de akotum no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama o de no kre ene nyamesuro ene
pepepe yo be hihye o man no ama o man na yakono nti esere Ghana fo obi bia de wahwere bia no eme wa bamumu wo nkwa na ye dey wo wade eye dey ya wi abebo amadu fo chia yija 2025 Mizrim fo no amuhu omo nne no ye MPP fo no muhu omo
ma fem up on ajuso
oh ajuso de ye mpanyimfo guso ye abobo nti meme de until say party the official statement ebeba abe kasa no me am ye party somfo ne de me ntimi nni me mpanimfo animu kan nti ye ntwen ba minim say in the course of this week no the party will come out clear.
You just informed me say former MPP you know
Adom co-independent the posters were just nyina
the former
member of parliament former deputy roads and highways minister
Oko as what
Oko as independent candidate say ya land line now no ya land nipa ono no obegina wa land dimu in
20 Alan dada
ho dada
okay
what you say it is say no ni akwa ni say MPP no a ko ne ho na bible kra kan say efia emu ankasa acheche etia ne ho no say efia na nyedai enni gina entina MPP is on a journey.
How can it be MPP?
And Alan and MPP. Enya osno na wo afrafranto. MPP mu nko an etimi se saniama eya amama se mo osno etimi ko wo afrafranto.
Mo egle, mo wo NDP, mo wo your friends. Parties are mo wo
don't let this na ye de rene.
Mo de we dey. Relax, we dey relax.
208 ye rene
MPP yambumba.
Because of the same beer
2008. Near President Kufuor, under President Kufuor na yefa je na Opokwajima professor as the vice chancellor of the University of Cape Coast. Isn't it under President Kufuor? Isn't it under President Nado? Na yafa first female chief of staff in this country. What is he talking about? When they see omo your friend saying diabolic nature
by the chief of staff the same as a vice president in terms of stature.
No, but keep quiet. Please relax. Relax, marry. Mama no dey worry. Well, they had to force Mahama. Say one fat J number.
The word force there.
Air Force.
The meaning
Air Force. The microphobic catch and say, and those are the kingpins of the NDC. Say one fat Jane Baker will make sure that we will not campaign for you and you suffer for it. Number two, when Obia who ye ejuma, make I remember me be Wesley girls. Now you catch and say, you say man a contract 2 years. Now me say, why do you want to take a contract? With the 60. Oh. If at this time you haven't trained someone who can take over from you, then you feel as a leader. O succession plan in a party, they say very good. Work of Jane. Very nice lady. Me penance yeah, family friend. Inti me hune say, oh yeah, me actually yes me hune say, cause me adamfo. Who cannot succeed you when you are leaving? What are you trying to do? Well, inti ye can NDC. They are at a serious crossroad. Omunim said they are more no, emboa omaino. It's not about omaino. It's about Mahama coming back for 4 years and doing what he wants to do. Has no accountability to anybody. 4 years, or packing in Yamano kwa and no. That's all he's thinking about. Because 4 years, no, Bejina when him say, Bejina another 4 years, into Mesema, they are making, they are may, they are man yen in Amun fan cheme. But you have a leader or a go getter. A leader, Ambrasia, de Jarino. Wo ye no, wo can de one who say, Grofun Besomo Batam me. Or perform an empo vice president, may ya employ in Yamano. Because or no, may who are the back one, and one thing I want in books, my may swear what only say, will ye obedient year? What's all the bed, a be ye. Dr. Bomia, I did have one another money the ye. In the Yakupo, I do no so, or be making sure say, you will never. But me, another 1 year, so you meet Yamana, Yajumanti, I didn't want to me yet, want to me relax.
No. Oh, say Dr. Baumia,
my young say, President Mahama, one what, my friend said, President Atamos, my ye. And I will ring you go when you do how, but can you be at you? Internet, my friend said, after all year, Kulu win the 2012 election, no, Yakupo man, on the country, no, because he's past and gone. We have over 33 million plus people in this country. We have over how many people? 42% of NDC people. Why ye be? Obia be ye be. Nana do went to be any. President Kufuor by went to be any. But there here they say you will get someone who will take over and also bring his idea. Where they need their kakraba, where they need their kakraba, and that's how we build a nation. Why you be woko? You will by the nation, someone pell because of what you took us through. The corruption, the bad nature, the this thing, your friends say, we run a country down. We came, we took it. Even though it was difficult, we took it and we transformed it. And now why we are akadompeno, who person will be review. Yanko Pompe never save Ghana. Okay, and I'm telling you on the authority. So God will save this country. No matter the machinations are, omune say Afrafranto say they you know. Who say Nancy Afrafranto issue say the yes friends the lesser parties have come together. Ma Abu Sakara go issue statement. So one can say, oh yeah, we almost approve it, but what they've done is in bad faith. All these things tells you that NDC is pushing so hard, working with them so hard to make sure say NPP will fail. Ghanaians should rise up. It's about the country, the future of this country, and what we will do for the country to rise and get its glory. But not what we will do that someone will come and sit there and take. And that's what I'm who say, "Sana, who bet na no try and trauma who party ya? Ebi na ya more post." I say, "Oh yeah, it's difficult to defend NPP." Now me because Dr. Bawumia person man me post. It's our package. We try and trauma party now. Oh, so I'm duty bound. What mandate in Dr. Bawumia's campaign do you have? I'm working in Dr. Bawumia's campaign as a campaign member and also a member of the identified group and also a member of the Central Regional Campaign team. I'm working as a former as council of chairman for patrons for Central Region. Isn't that a mandate? But chow me mandate in Armenia. Me ya to Obama me party na to Obama. Ti me some party no. What I say at the end of it all no. Kakra wo be dinti. Running mate say I catch yourself by and let me tell you one thing. In the constitution it states say the presidential candidate should not be elected should be elected when you are in government, you know, at least 1 year at a time. You are elected presidential, you know. Now you can say the time I get elected, no, you should not the MPs near there so that it doesn't bring some division with. So when is your running mate? Oh, maybe I'm explaining something to him my own name. So they went to NEC, the highest decision-making body, and the NEC decided say on taking the time on here, it will come before June. It will come before June. And that is a running mate for less than 4 months. It will come before June. The number of people the number of people are almost pushing to become running mates. I have my choice. But the ultimate responsibility remains with the presidential candidate, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, to choose who he can work with and who he thinks can push him. And let me tell you one thing. One thing I hear Shani say, when we say the level of Dr. Bawumia, the vice presidential candidate situation need to know. If you don't get anyone who will match it or make it better, it will bring the whole vice presidential aid down. Yes, and that is why we are making sure that we take what the so what is your problem?
But say MPP muno na abronye to be who say what is wrong with abronye? There is nothing wrong with him. But you see
so for this what I'm saying is say by a year friends by latest June na ye yini back but the prerogative
for the first time of
what month are we in?
By the close of June.
What month are we missing?
By December 7 now running mate Dr. Bawumia nyabi June this year June this year Dr. Bawumia that's December.
I was explaining something to you
because the okay names
are about out.
No, it doesn't matter. But what is keeping?
You can name a running mate tomorrow. That is not the priority. You put your things well.
4 months to elections is not going to be
NDC.
This is going to be the first time.
NDC, I have 3 years. Candidate 3 years. And so not to be running mate. Now you have a candidate November. Now to now you running mate. 3 years.
We're grateful. Before
you were able to.
Thank you so much. Bye.